But my mom's starting to, you know, so I said, maybe you ought to look into a hearing aid. No, I don't need that.
See?
So then Saturday, Ross Zapen invited me to his Halloween party.
It's become an annual thing, right?
Yeah. Last year I dressed up as a Hooters girl and I really got into it. But a lot of the people last year weren't dressed up. And I got pissed because I went through all the trouble of being a Hooters girl.
Does Ross get into costume?
Yeah, elaborate costume.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's his party.
Right, I was just hoping that he would do it, you know, go all out since he's starting this thing.
So what I did was, the party doesn't start till 10 o'clock, and I'm always like the first guy to get there. You know? Like Ross invited Gilbert Gottfried this year for some reason. And I heard Gilbert showed up at like 9 or like 8:45. I was like sitting around for like an hour and a half.
He does that because he thinks, because Gilbert was at that Trump roast. He does this, every event he gets invited to, he thinks there's going to be food early.
Right.
So he literally gets there to eat.
Talk about awkward.
I mean, like, that's like...
So I see Gilbert there, and I go, oh, hey. And you don't even notice him because he's such a troll. And I go, and he's with that girl again. He's still
he's back with her?
Yeah.
Back together?
Same costume?
No, costume. Oh, he's too gone.
Yeah, he's being Gilbert Gottfried.
He's Gilbert, right. So I see him. Hey, Gilbert, how you doing? Oh, hi. You know, he's like, hi. He just walks out. He has nothing to say to me, and I have nothing. I go, Gilbert, here's yet another awkward moment for the two of us.
Right.
I really feel close to you.
Yeah, isn't it great when we get together?
Meanwhile, there's loud disco music playing. Everyone's wasted. And I go, oh, hey, so how are you? And he starts laughing.
That's how he deals with everything.
Let's not even bother with small talk.
And then he goes, how are you? And I start laughing. It's two of the most awkward men on the planet trying to have a conversation. And I go, you know what, Gilbert? I just want to go sit down.
Yeah, let's just keep walking.
And he goes, I understand. And that was it. That was the whole conversation. But because the thing didn't start till 10 o'clock, I said, well, I'm going to take out Mr. and Mrs. Menachia for dinner. You know,
they got married?
They got married.
Oh, I didn't realize.
My friend Pat Menachia is one of these guys, 40 years old, never was going to get married. Anti-marriage, blah, 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 blah. The guy had never been married, 40 years old.
Did you give him the rap?
He gave me the rap. I don't have to give him any rap. He's like, you know, I don't need marriage, and he's been going out with his girlfriend for years. He goes, as far as I'm concerned, I'm married to her. I don't need some piece of paper telling me I'm married.
Right.
He doesn't have any outside of marriage kids?
No, nothing. And he goes, Isaac, get out of here. Really, you're just an annoying.
Finally, he speaks up.
You can sit here.
I'll come back when Sean comes.
No, by the way, here's Sean's message.
I can't wait to hear this.
Hey, Rich, can you give me a call, man? I'm really fired up. All right, Stuart laughed in my face the whole time I was talking. Well, I was actually yelling to him, but he was still laughing in my face like I'm some kind of moron. All right, if there's some kind of conspiracy going up there because people think we're making $300,000, that's why our show never airs. We haven't been aired in so long. People are saying, what the hell's going on? It doesn't make sense, Rich. Shows are too short. Shows are too long. You can't fit the website. Come on, man. Give me a break. I'm not an idiot. Please, man. We do the most for the show and we get the least, okay? Give me a call, man. I'm really ticked off.
Wow.
Woo.
Oh,
Yeah, I've had those live.
That's nothing.
I've had the live. I might have one on tape.
Yeah.
I'll have to find it.
All right.
But it was intense. We went pretty much head to head.
Beetlejuice got some heavy-hitting management.
Oh, yeah. Beetlejuice's management is not laying down on the job.
You know, I'm immediately firing my manager and hiring Sean.
Yeah, get a pit bull like Sean in your corner.
Based on that voice.
Yeah.
Hey.
And I hope you get him on the phone. We really got to solve this. There's zero conspiracy. No one has anything, no vendetta.
We like Sean. 95% of the time, Sean is a really cool guy.
Well, when is he airing? He hasn't aired.
He's a cool guy as long as he gets what he wants. And then that 5%, he's looking for you. So, so my friend Pat, you know, he was like, I'm never getting married, blah, 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 blah. And I believe the guy. I mean, anyone...
You bought it hook, line, and sinker. Yeah. There's my guy. He's never doing it.
And I know I'd come home and Beth would say to me, oh, they're getting married. And I go, you're wrong. You don't know Pat like I do. I spend every day with this guy.
Women are so cocky with stuff like that.
Yeah.
They know. It's like,
Beth would be like, no, they're going to get married. She goes, you're completely wrong. And then I had to walk in with my tail between my legs and go, guess who just got married? He went down to City Hall and got married.
Oh, you're kidding. They didn't even have a big ceremony.
Nothing.
I was like, I didn't hear about a wedding.
No.
That's a crazy scene down there. When I got my marriage license or whatever it is, oh my, people get married on the spot there and like completely dressed in tuxedos and gowns. It's bizarre.
Well,
he didn't do that, did he?
No, they do their own thing, those two. So they got married. Pat Menachia and Deb Menachia are married. And I'm surprised it's not on the front page of the newspaper.
Well, it should be in the Onion at least.
Right.
Pat gets married.
How long were they going out?
Pat banged a lot. He had some history of banging chicks.
He's the guy you know who knew JFK Jr., right?
He was, I think, roommates with him in college.
Man, that must have been.
And also Julia Roberts and a whole bunch of people.
Yep.
Think of the residual tail you can get off rooming with JFK.
But Deb Menachia must have snap and gyro if
I
she
guess so.
landed Pat. Because, I mean...
Yeah, what's so special about her?
Yeah, if he left Julia Roberts to go be with her.
Yeah.
You can imagine. She must do something in bed. I said, what does she do in bed?
Does that make you a little queasy?
Yeah. I'm like, wow.
Because you think you're Mr., and I keep telling you, you'll do it too.
Oh, marriage?
Yeah.
No way.
You'll do it.
You're married.
But it must shake you when a guy who was so adamant does it, right?
No, I'm happy for him.
No, I mean, really, like, wow, he was so sure. I can't believe he's married.
They're in different boats. First of all, they want to have kids.
Right.
So they feel they have to be married.
That's
they're going to have kids. And I agree with that. If you're going to have kids with someone, you should get married.
Well, you will.
No, but that's a major factor. Like, kids, sure.
And
He'll
Beth
do
says,
it all again.
And Beth says, Artie and Dana are next.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, who do you think the next
I don't think anything, but I guess Beth knows. So Artie and Dana are next.
I totally buy that.
Really?
I think Artie...
Look at Artie, really.
Artie,
like he doesn't know.
Artie's like, wow, I don't know anything about it.
I think Artie...
Let me know on the wedding.
No, I think Artie almost let the whole thing slip through his fingers. I think he almost felt like he blew it.
Right.
He got it back, and he's not gonna let it go this time.
Artie doesn't have a second chance at love.
There's a lot of things I almost blew.
Artie's the fat guy who
get on a bus to Tennessee.
He'll go 900 miles to get laid.
Yeah, I related to that story a little too well.
Any chance you're getting married, dude?
Not soon, no.
But it's been discussed.
Less than a year?
God,
Is there a timetable?
I'm trying to get over the Yankee Red Sox thing.
Come on, you discussed it.
So there's a chance, so let's have a bachelor party.
Wait, what? Of course, what?
I mean, look, we've been going out for almost 3 years,
Right.
and, I got,
move ahead,
I got the Italian mother, she's got the Italian mother.
But the relationship has to move ahead, right?
Sure.
God forbid it stays happy.
Yeah, why would you
that
want
one.
that? Come on. It's not going to stay happy anyway.
Let's keep moving it forward.
It's not going to stay happy anyway. You might as well do everything.
Yeah. Right.
Well, Howard, you're funny because I had dinner with you last week, and we discussed the whole... And I said to you, Howard, you're married. You're in essence married. You live together, and you're like, but you're like, no, I'm not married. It's different.
I'm seeing someone. I'm faithful to her. We're committed to each other.
Married.
That's like a marriage.
But
You don't do anything separately.
So if you have a
need
fight-
her.
if we have a fight, she can go.
I'll tell you why it's not like a marriage, because they seem happier than married people.
Yeah. You know what? I don't need to be married.
But here's a key thing. Can I ask a story?
Hey, when I'm with a chick, I'll be faithful to her. I'll do all the right things, but I ain't being married.
He's a serial marrier.
Well, then
That's
you're
what
married
he is.
too.
I would agree with you.
Right.
At this point, I seem to be trapped.
Can I ask a stuttering
You
John?
can't even get out.
Can I ask a stuttering John nosy question?
Yeah.
Okay. Does Beth have access either to a money account of yours or a credit card of yours?
None.
So everything's separate.
That's right. She makes her own living.
She makes her own money.
Right.
Okay.
Doesn't mean I don't buy her things.
No,
I do.
No, but that's different than a marriage.
Right.
Because in a marriage,
Because
But who handles vacations and so forth?
I do.
Right, okay.
Where does she get her mail? P.O. Box or your...
P.O. Box.
Really?
You guys been going out for 5 years?
4.5.
How long till common law marriage kicks in?
There's no such thing as common law. I checked out all the laws.
You're on that already?
Brother, I had a lawyer.
5 more years.
Check it out.
I'm so glad you brought that up, because you brought that up in dinner. I didn't want to say it on the air whether you want to bring it up or not, but Howard goes, we're not married. I checked it out legally.
Yeah, I'm not interested in being married. If someone wants to be with me, does Beth want kids?
Yeah.
She says she does not. She says if it changes, I'll leave.
She'll leave.
That's right. She said, because then I have to go find someone who wants to have kids. And she said to me last night.
Can I say something?
Wait a second. And she said to me last night, I would never marry you. And I go, why is that? And she said, because you're not someone who wants to be married. So I wouldn't marry you. I don't need someone who doesn't want to be married. I don't want to make you miserable.
Okay,
Why
another
would
question.
you say that? Why does that even come up?
Because I was talking about Mr. and Mrs. Menachia. I said, you must be
Yeah,
jealous.
but it's an odd thing to say.
Exactly. She wants to see what you're going to say.
I would never marry you.
That's
I
your,
said
that's
to
your
Beth,
prompt.
That's
And I responded, I go, you're smart.
No, that's your...
Why would you want to marry someone who doesn't want to get married?
prompting you.
That's not what she's saying.
You're supposed to go, honey, I wish you were married. Let's get married now.
Right.
No. That's another subtle comment.
Exactly.
Well, let me tell you
That's
something.
in communication.
You weren't there, I was. It wasn't about
I know women, and I know what they say and what it means.
You don't know anything. I've seen you in action, believe me.
I know women. Talk to them all the time.
Okay, that crap you read about in California all the time, palimony, right?
Right.
That doesn't exist in New York?
No.
So somebody can't say we lived together for 6 years.
No. We didn't live together
They
for 6
certainly
years.
do go out all the time to lawyers and say he made promises.
Well, you can trust me. I've made 0 promises.
I don't know what you've done.
And you know
I'm
what?
just saying that's how it goes in the court.
And Howard's got a recording of a radio show where he says he made 0 promises.
I don't make any
Doesn't matter.
promises.
What
Last time,
happened behind closed doors is up to the two people.
Well, how do you, it's he said, she said.
That's right, and maybe she can make them believe.
Whatever, I don't care.
Last time Marlo saw Beth, which I think was at the 10th anniversary party,
Yeah.
Beth made a very clear comment to Marlo, my wife, that she sort of would like to have kids.
I know. See, this is the thing.
You're lying.
This is the thing.
And Marlo ought to get the crap out of her ears, because that's not what she said.
So what
did she say? Did you
Oh, you
hear
should get
her?
Marlo on the phone.
Marlo.
She
Like,
said something-
Marlo's so short, she can't even hear Beth. That's 500 people.
That's like you
She
talking
said
to
something
Gilbert
like-
Gottfried.
Someone else said it.
I guess maybe Beth asked Marlo about if we're going to have kids soon or whatever, and she said,
Gary.
it's so sad all my friends are having kids and I can't, or something like that. That's what Beth said.
That's what she said. Okay. Gary,
Which means
you know Beth's
three
cell
different
phone
lines
number?
there.
Call Beth's cell phone
She's
number
not
right
going to
now.
admit to any of this. She won't admit it.
Get Beth on the
But
phone.
this is the way it goes.
Oh, this is just
She'll
gonna
tell
close.
everybody else but you.
Okay.
So they can tell
This
you.
is nothing but a headache.
If Beth wanted to
Get
have
out of the way,
kids, she would
please.
tell me.
Sure she would.
She absolutely
She
would.
knows what you want to hear. She's not going to do that.
If someone wants kids, they ain't going to stay with me.
Yes,
'Cause I
she
ain't having
will.
kids.
She's in love with you.
She's in love with you. Maybe she... You know.
Everyone's in love with me. I'm a delight.
Oh, right. But she's in love with you, the poor thing.
You're in love with me, too. Believe me.
And I don't want to have kids, so we're fine.
I'll continue to go out with you then.
You should father Robin's kid.
Oh, please.
Believe me.
There's no such thing as Robin's kid.
Robin and I are of like mind.
Somebody said to me, I was with my nephew, and they said, is this your son? I said, I don't have sons.
You have cats.
But Marlo...
I wouldn't make that up.
One thing about Marlo, I think she hallucinates.
Absolutely not.
Marlo's
Doesn't do any
supposed to
drugs.
see things.
Not at all.
Marlo sees spirits.
She needs a LASIK like Doug.
She what?
She needs a LASIK.
Listen, you've got to leave the room, Isaac. I've asked you to leave twice already.
I'm gone.
Yeah,
I'm ghost.
Get out. She needs LASIK. That is kind of funny. I still don't want him in the room.
I really jumped the gun on the
What is he
last Isaac
smoking?
joke.
How mellow is he, my God?
Yeah, right?
And then when he does have something, it's that little, like sort of like a baby mama or something.
Hey, Dominic.
Right.
All right. In New York State, no common law marriage. You'd have to go to a place where they recognize common law marriage.
That's right. I know that.
But wait a minute. What are you saying? You'd have to go to a place where they recognize
Right,
common
I'll give
law.
you an
What does that
example.
mean?
Yeah. Well, like if you went to South Carolina and you lived together as common law marriage, even though you're New York residents, and that would require you to register as Mr. and Mrs., declare to your friends you're married.
Right.
Oh, you
Yes.
still have to go through a whole, bunch of stuff.
Right.
A lot of stuff.
Oh,
A lot. And as far as palimony, we are a non-palimony state, except there's a couple of cases that say that if you make promises, if people change their lives, and it's a very tough proof, but Howard's declared openly that this is not a palimony relationship.
But she's
And not
changed
only
her
that,
life.
and not only that, no, she hasn't.
Yes, she has.
No.
Oh, yes, she has.
She works and she makes her own living and has her own money.
That's not the point. She has a lifestyle now she didn't have before.
That's not the basis. The basis would be like it's very hard. There's one case called Marlo, which is the proof case. You'd have to say, like, let's say you quit your job. The person said to you, you never are to work again.
I will take care of you forever. Maybe put it in a letter, put it in writing.
Right.
Oh, so it has to be something like that, huh?
Yeah, I've looked into it. And the fact of the matter, thank you, Dominic, by the way. Dominic Barber, everyone. Noted attorney. Thank you. No longer bloated, just noted.
Yeah.
Yeah, lost quite a bit of weight. Thanks, Dominic.
How does he look? I haven't seen him.
I haven't seen him in a while.
You haven't either?
No, I've been busy. I took Pat and Deb out for dinner for their marriage, and then I said, went over to JoJo's.
Yes.
You like that place?
Yes.
Went over there, we drank a bottle of wine, drank a bottle of champagne. I was pretty lit. And then I said, all right, I'll go over to Ross's party. It was like 10 to 11, since it started at 10.
Yeah, so now you're being in the party mood. You're just dropping in when you feel like it.
What happened with Beth? Can't get a hold of her?
Beth, I got the answer machine. Marla, I woke up.
Marlo.
Marla. I know, but everyone calls her that because John can never pronounce her name.
No, excuse me. You don't know his wife's name?
No, I know his
does.
wife. No, that's a joke. It's been a running joke forever.
All right, let me handle this. Marlo.
Yes.
She's going to be very nervous.
You heard... It's Howard, hi.
Hi.
We're all here, and so is Doug.
Hello?
Take a deep breath.
Beth said to you that she wants to have kids.
I guess. I don't know.
What?
On the witness stand, the whole case was
Now
crumbling.
she's falling apart. What actually was said?
Marlo, let me just get to the point. Doug wants a divorce, and to tell you, and he asked me to do it. Now, Marlo, what did you hear Beth say to you?
I could barely remember. I had a couple of drinks. It was like a bunch of months ago.
I won't
That's what I thought.
Our witness is crumbling.
I'm not going to say a word.
What did Beth say to you regarding children?
Oh, gee, if I can remember. Just that I think it's that she felt a little sad that a lot of her friends had kids and she wasn't going to be able to.
Exactly what I said.
Something to that effect.
Marla, you were drunk because I said that to you.
Beth looks like Artie.
You sure it wasn't Artie who said it to you?
Marla, I'm so sad. My friends don't have a kid.
Am I in trouble now?
No. All right, I will address that
That's a big
with Beth on the air.
On the air. Like, that's where you take
We've
care
talked
of
about it off the air, so you're telling me that I'm lying, so I'm going to get her on the air.
I didn't say you were lying. I'm saying she's going to say one thing to you, and in her heart of hearts, she knows she can't say the absolute truth, because then you'd lose your interest in her.
So you're saying Beth's a liar?
I'm saying she's lying to you.
Okay.
She might be telling everybody else the truth.
So when you tell me you don't want to have kids...
I'm not Beth.
So you know Beth better than I do.
And you have never heard me say to anybody, boy, I feel really bad. All my friends are having kids. All my friends do have kids.
Have Marlo.
So you know Beth better than I do.
No,
have Marlo
I'm
and
not
Beth
saying
talk
that.
for
I
2
just
seconds.
know women.
And you're saying she's a liar. I'm just going on record.
I didn't say she was a liar.
You're saying she lies to me.
To you.
So she's a liar.
She lies to you.
So she's a liar.
She lies to you.
Is she a liar?
She lies to you.
So then she's a liar.
She lies to you.
Okay, is she
and
a
you
liar?
lie to her.
I don't lie to her.
Absolutely. Everybody lies.
Howard, have Marlo and Robin talk to Beth on the air.
No, because she's not going to say the truth out loud on the air. She knows she's on the radio.
Beth has said to me many times that she doesn't want to have a kid, and if she did, she would leave.
Fine.
And she
And
even
I'm
said to me...
saying that people say a lot of things, but their emotional ties to a person have a lot to do with how they make decisions.
So she's a liar, and she doesn't know what she wants.
They want to have children, but they'll decide in honor of, staying with their relationship, they're not going to do it.
Well, somehow you've become an expert on my relationship.
No, I'm just saying I've seen this before.
And so when people say you're lying that you do want to have kids, they're wrong?
They're wrong.
Oh, okay.
But I've never had anybody come to you and say, I know Robin wants to have kids, because she never said anything.
I just don't know how you became such an expert on everyone.
I'm an expert on everyone. That's how I became an expert.
You're really not.
I became an expert the day I was born.
Yeah, well. Very vague.
Talk about football.
Forget football.
This is what's like.
Football. The Giants had a great game yesterday.
That's not enough.
Did they? Did they win?
Yep.
And what about the Jets? They didn't play?
The Jets play tonight.
Big game.
Oh, Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
All right, Marlo.
This is a very awkward conversation.
I was waiting for my cue to hang up. I don't know.
What do you do? You working or are you staying home?
No, I'm working. It's just early yet. I'm going to wake up in a couple of minutes.
What time do you need to be at work?
9.
Boy, that's the life.
There you go.
What are you doing?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
What's your job?
Event planning?
Event planning. I never heard of that.
That's like a party planner.
Yes.
Party plan. Oh, that's what Doug's into.
Yeah.
His parties.
His parties.
I don't do parties anymore. I'm retired.
You're not working for Doug, are you?
No.
She works for a company called
God forbid.
Hope Events.
You want to have kids?
Me? Us?
Yeah.
Yes. Eventually.
Yeah, we've been discussing a lot lately.
They're planning for that event.
Listen, the chick always picks a date. What's the timetable?
What's
She's
the
going to tell you
timetable?
when to have
Yeah,
the
what's the
much.
timetable? She can ruin that really hot body of hers.
The guy's never... You ever see a guy who's like, I'm going to rush to have kids and the woman doesn't want to?
We're both so in sync, though. Like, I thought I wanted kids right away after I got married, and then definitely didn't.
You did?
Well, I thought I did.
And she told you you
Thought I
didn't.
She didn't tell me anything. I just realized I just wanted to hang out and have a life.
All right.
You know, Howard, the last thing I'm going to say on the whole you getting married thing, whatever, was...
So stupid. If I want to get married, I'll get married. I don't want to.
It is funny when you discuss it, like even when we were talking about a dinner that when you discuss it, like the first time I'll ask you about it, you say, nah, we're not going to get married. Everything's good the way we're going. But if, you know, when I press like on the legal aspect of it, you get like a staccato cadence. You know, you go, listen, da-da-da-da-da.
Well, because you know what? I don't want to become the guy that everyone brings up that same stupid subject to. Like, I've had friends who go through that.
Well, yeah,
like, when are you getting married? And I'm like, you know what, dude? Here's the answer. If I live on a planet where there's no such thing as marriage, it doesn't exist. That's the planet I'm living on.
Right.
But you
wanna
don't
be
act
with me?
like that. You live on a planet that does exist. You're resisting it.
You want to be with me? Be
You
with
still
me.
live in Sweden.
Right. You want to be? I'm living in Sweden. I don't know where the rest of you live in. I live in Sweden. You're absolutely right, Marlo. You seem to know.
You know what, though?
I live on the moon, and guess what? The moon doesn't
no
even have. They haven't invented that yet. They're trying to figure out how to breathe up there.
You know what, though, Howard?
So that's where I live, pal.
Here's a question for you. Well, after you got a divorce, right?
Go ahead.
Did you ever plan on meeting someone like Beth again in your life? Did
Yes.
You planned
Absolutely.
on falling in love again?
You knew that would happen.
Absolutely, I knew I'd have a
But this
relationship.
much
I'm
in
not
love?
a guy. I'm not a guy who sits around and wants to bang chick to chick to chick. First of all, I'm deathly afraid of diseases. That's number one.
Right.
You know, that's number one.
But
Number two,
Number two.
I'm a guy who's got a lifestyle that literally, you think about it. First of all,
right.
most weekends I got my kids.
Mm-hmm.
Then when I don't, I'm in bed at 8 o'clock. I maybe have one night a week I can go out, which is Saturday night. Maybe 2 Saturday nights out of the whole month I get to go out. That's my big night out.
Right.
He's got one kid left. He's got my kids.
Well, like on Friday night, I had my kid in the city, and then my
Right.
kids came to dinner with me. But one of my other daughters.
Can I interrupt for a second? That's a great, what you're saying
Right.
is great, except for the period of time where you did have that opportunity and you were able to pull it off.
Yeah,
You did.
I went out with lots of different women,
Right.
and I found that it was frantic. It wasn't as great as I thought it would. Yes, getting your monster tub.
Your wick dip.
Your wick dip is great by a different chick, but here's the problem.
Who's that with?
Wait a second. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. Then you spend the whole rest of the night trying to get him the hell out of the apartment.
Which one? What's her name?
It's not anyone in particular. And actually, I met some great women, too, that I didn't want to hustle out of the apartment. But for one reason or another, they didn't want to be on my lifestyle. They didn't want to go to bed early. They didn't want to.
So you look back at
And I like having someone in my life. I get lonely. So I do like to have someone with me.
So you look back on that period of time, and I'm not being a jerk when I say this, when you were sort of dating a lot, as more of a headache than fun?
No, it was fun. It was definitely fun.
Then,
I wasn't complaining.
then this is what you used to do when
I met a great girl.
Why did you stop?
I met a great girl, and I like her.
See, but I don't know if you planned on being this much in love again. Like, I mean,
Sure I did. My fantasies were that I would be in love, sure.
And live with someone?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't mind doing any of that, if it feels right.
Oh, now he doesn't mind living with. He's admitting to it.
Howard, I have a question
We
for
went
you.
through a whole period where I will not live with.
And
I am not living with.
And anybody who did was a jerk. Even you.
Well, you're a jerk.
You can't get on the married guys, but even the guys that were getting serious.
Dude, I don't want kids. I don't want to be married. And if Robin doesn't believe it, that's fine.
I'm not saying that.
I'm not saying you don't want those things. I'm saying you will do them.
All right. We'll see.
Howard, do you ever regret getting married in the first place?
Good question. Wow.
No. No, not at all.
You banished this horrible marriage thing, but you were married for
Yeah,
a long
it was
time.
wonderful, and my 3 daughters came out of that marriage, so...
Did it tweak up the monotone there?
That's it. I love that. I love that. I love that aspect of my life, that I have kids. And believe me, Alison and I had many good years. I wouldn't trade those in for anything.
Exactly.
Thank you, Marlo.
I just want to say, no, we don't lie.
Goodbye.
All right, goodbye.
Bye.
No more questions.
All right. That's it. Well, you couldn't get a hold of Beth, huh?
No, I left her a message on the cell.
She's actually
She
on
doesn't
her
want
way.
to talk about this.
She's on her way to work. She's not laying in bed like Marlo.
She doesn't want to talk about it.
She's actually out of the range of the phone.
That's
I know
right.
where she is.
And she's not answering.
No, she would answer. I'm telling you, she's on the road.
I'm teasing you.
Whatever.
She doesn't want to talk about
You don't know. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
This week, FCC head Michael Powell was confronted on a San Francisco radio show when Howard Stern called in to berate him. Powell held his own during the argument, although by the time it was over, Stern had convinced him to get topless and let a retarded dwarf hit him with a fish.
Howard Stern Show. 95X. And now, Howard Stern.
It's just an awesome thought.
Howard Stern.
It's just an awesome thought.
Yeah, tonight on E, Jenny McCarthy's hot sister Amy. Got the big boobs, great body. One of her fans shows up to meet her, and we get him in a bikini and throw cupcakes at him. Great show tonight on E.
Hey.
Hey, Eric, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, long time no speak.
Yeah, are you coming on the show this weekend?
Monday, yeah.
Yeah.
Why, you go on tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow.
Oh, that's good.
I am the MC. Listen to me. I did some tape.
Okay,
oh, yeah.
Hey, I'll speak to you later. I have to go.
Listen to this, Happiness. Oh, yeah. Spit in my face.
You.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, let me put the show.
1 second, he left the room. Hey, it's another thing. I'm Connie Clarkson. Who's Elephant Boy?
No, who's High Pitch? I'm Kelly Clarkson.
No, you're not.
Hey,
I'm Connie Clarkson.
Hey,
Who's Elephant Boy?
I gotta go.
How relaxing. He said he relaxed my tape.
No, he won't.
You want to bet?
No.
I saw him just now.
Hey, yeah, Elephant Boy.
Yeah, what?
Let me talk to Richard.
I left the room, Dave. Just you and me, man.
Hey, Elephant Boy.
This is fantastic. I never had such good luck in my life.
Elephant Boy. Yeah. I'll speak to you later.
Hi, Daddy. Just about.
Hello.
I'm Kenny Clarkson.
I'll see you, friend. I'll talk to you later.
No,
Hello.
Oh, Mommy. Hi, Daddy. This is Kenny Clarkson.
I'm the real Kelly Clarkson.
Oh, I'm Kelly Clarkson. You just had this Eric. I'm the
real Kelly Clarkson, bitch.
I'll go to make fun of phone calls. You
I'm harder than you are. I'm not wasting my time with you.
Eric, you're not mad. You hung up.
Hello?
Hey, who's this?
Will.
So what's going on?
We had a meeting after the show today.
Yeah.
And I think Howard was kind of feeling like the Elephant Boy stuff was stronger.
Come on.
No, seriously. So I think we're going to hold off on using you for Hollywood Squares on Monday.
Are you serious?
Just this one time.
Oh, man.
We took a look at both Kelly Clarksons and we thought he was a little stronger.
How is he stronger?
You heard everyone in the studio today. Everybody was laughing harder.
Elephant Boy's
Why? Why do you say that?
stealing my spotlight.
Why are you so angry at him, though?
Because he's stealing my spotlight.
What do you mean?
He is.
How's he stealing it?
Yeah, who's the Elephant Boy? This is Kelly Clarkson.
Elephant Boy just happened to be better at it than you. Or at least Howard felt that it was funnier.
Elephant Boy's a retard.
You don't like him, huh?
No, I hate him. I wish I could wrestle him.
Wrestle him?
Yeah.
What do you mean wrestle him? Maybe you could do like a Clay Aiken instead.
What do you mean? I don't have any claymation ones.
Maybe Sal and, Richard could write something for you.
Elephant Boy's a retard. He's riding my coattails.
Sorry.
Yeah, so what do you do? Elephant Boy, did they dress Elephant Boy to dress? He's not going to do that.
I think they felt that, Elephant Boy was so strong that they might not have to put him in a dress. He can kind of demand whatever he wants.
Come on, they can't do that.
Why?
Because...
that's the way it works out. Sorry, buddy.
Oh, Elephant Boy's a...
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Yo.
Oh, no.
Man, it will.
I hate Elephant Boy. Who's Elephant Boy?
I wish I could
This is Kelly Clarkson.
I wish I could wrestle him and rub my naked body up against.
I'm gonna kill Elephant Boy.
F you.
We're going to be doing Hollywood Squares in about 15 minutes. Yes, Kelly Clarkson, the real Kelly Clarkson will be here. High pitch Eric.
Let me ask you something. How long are his coattails that Fred the Elephant Boy is riding them?
This is
Kelly Clarkson, Trick Daddy, the Spit Girls will be here. You remember the Spit Girls?
Daddy.
Chicks from those porno clips?
They're here?
Spit in your face, Stephanie? You want to spit in your face for it? You ready for it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Spit in my face.
That's right. Yes, yeah. Tell your mom you're so happy.
Oh, I'm happy. I made you real proud, didn't I? I'm a whore just like you.
Spit Whores will be here.
You got these girls.
Yes.
I can't wait to hear.
You like that, you pig whore?
Yes.
Is it good? Is a girl?
in your face, you dirty piece of
Yes. Please spit in my face. Oh, yeah. Wah, 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 wah,
Look in the camera, whore.
Say hi to your daddy.
Hi, Daddy. Look at me.
Say hi to your mommy.
Hi, Mommy. Are you proud of me? I'm a fat pig whore just like you.
You smell like a elephant. Open your mouth, pig.
Okay.
Wider, you pig.
I love spit in my mouth.
Look at the camera and tell us what you are.
I'm a messy little spit-covered dirty pig.
You want to spit in your face, Stephanie? You want to spit in your face for it? You ready for it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Spit in my face.
That's right. Yes, yeah. Tell your mom you're so happy.
Oh, I'm happy. I made you real proud, didn't I? I'm a whore just like you.
Can you get good-looking girls to be in spit videos?
You're going to meet him on Hollywood Squares. Colin Quinn will be here. Daniel Carver, Wendy the Retard, Jeff the Drunk, Elephant Boy, and Melrose Larry Green returns to this show at Hollywood Squares. That's right.
Biggie.
And there's a big feud on the Hollywood Squares. It's going to be Nicole Bass versus Joey Buttafuoco.
How did Larry get back in?
We let him in.
Wow.
Hey, Howard.
It's a shot, yes.
I got to take a quick run upstairs. I've just gotten word that Jeff the Drunk is verbally degrading the spit whores.
Oh, no.
So get him away from him.
Are they on the same level of square?
And Trick Daddy watches in amazed amusement.
Trick Daddy will kick all their asses.
Verbally degrading you.
Well, you notice Jeff is not turned on Trick Daddy.
You're being verbally degraded by a guy who lives in a video game.
he's parading the spit horse.
Yes, I'm parading you.
Ronnie the Limo Driver had his scores party on Friday night.
Yes.
Yeah, that was fun.
How was that?
I don't know. I couldn't go.
Oh, you didn't go.
No, I like now that there's parties without me.
Yeah, they don't need you anymore.
They don't need me anymore. Really, it's great.
You know what, Howard?
I'm going to stop mentioning scores.
I was thinking of that, too.
Yeah, I mean, it's like unbelievable.
It was the same kind of high-level scores party, and you weren't there.
And Ronnie goes, well, you know, man, I know the scores party wouldn't be happening without you. And I'm like, it shouldn't be happening
without you.
How did that happen? Did Lonnie do a full-blown out party?
It was a great party, man.
Well, I'll tell you.
All the stops were pulled.
Oh, my God. A nightmare. A nightmare. So, anyway, Ronnie the Limo Driver had his scores party, and Sal brought a tape recorder with him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And you have no idea how drunk Brian Failen gets.
Man.
I've seen Brian, but, you know, most people don't realize you can get this drunk.
Brian Failen works for our E! Show, and he got married. He used to always be just so happy. Then he got married, and he was happy. Then he had kids, and now
he's miserable.
He's miserable because he never, ever gets to... Wait, let me just see this. So somebody has distracted me. Yes, Robert.
Hey, I wanted to let you know you're off the air in Los Angeles. They started the Tom Leykis show, and he gave the phone numbers to take calls and everything.
Really? What's going on there?
No idea.
Are we pulled off the air in Los Angeles?
It sounds like you're back on now, but I swear for about 5 minutes they started another show, Tom Leykis show.
Hey, maybe they're having satellite trouble.
Yeah, can I say something, Howard?
Yeah.
About the whole Bush thing?
Yeah.
Really quick?
Yeah, we're sort of into something else, but...
Okay, well, first of all, Ronnie was frightening Friday night. To see his face on the E! Show
right.
was crazy.
Oh, was that the hypnosis show?
It
No.
was. No.
It was me and Howard fighting.
Oh, that one.
Pat Croce.
Yeah, he's crazy.
He is crazy.
Yeah, I'm crazy.
His face, when you see his face, it's unbelievable. But they didn't show a picture of the limo, which I was a little bummed about.
Yeah, well, that was just, I didn't really want to put that thing... By the way, I got to get rid of that thing. It's just got to be...
Can we talk about scores?
You got to get the limo gone. You got to just make that happen. I'll give you the name of a limo I want. You got to work on that now. For real. No BS. It's just not comfortable.
Because at this point, people recognize you by the car.
No, it's not even about that.
I do know that, though.
That's
People
fine.
have seen the car and they go, oh, there's Howard.
Yeah, I don't even care about that. I'm just not comfortable.
Hey, Howard, I just want to make one
they
political
always know
point.
you'll be coming out.
Yes, quickly.
I'm glad I came.
Okay, it's really important. The world that George Bush wants to create, business running without government regulation, will lead to child labor. We've already had that 100 years ago. If you don't force business to give you...
Listen, let me handle all the points. I know what to do. Thank you.
Thanks, bud.
All right, yeah. I got that under control. And my child labor laws. All right. So, hey, first of all, when did it happen? Now the scores party's without me. You're like you are Scores Man 92.3.
What's your problem? What is your
the
problem
dude makes
with
a
this
scores
now?
party.
No.
I'm not available. And then there's a full-blown out scores party.
Wait a minute.
Without
it wasn't
me.
full-blown. Wait, we talked about this.
No funny money?
No funny money.
All right,
Yes, it was. Where were you? You were past that. What do you know? What are you talking about? I didn't see Dime 1.
Yeah, Artie, was there funny money?
I saw some funny money floating around. Okay, I missed it.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah, I tell you.
So that was funny.
So why?
Yeah, I'm done with scores. I'm never going again.
Why?
Not only am I not going, I'm not talking about it anymore. It's the last time.
Why are you blaming me for this?
Because you made a party. You didn't ask if I was available.
I
You
did.
didn't. No, you didn't. You never consulted me.
I did so. I said
No,
to you,
you didn't.
said, I'm not available.
You sent out invitations. I said I'm not available. You didn't ask me ahead of time. You didn't. And Lonnie, he's your best buddy. It's okay. It's all right. Make scores parties all you want, you and Lonnie.
What's going on with you, man? Why are you
Whatever. I don't care. Why don't you just have a party in my apartment? I'll leave you the keys. Right?
Let's go.
I can't go to the party. I got my kid that night. He makes a party. He goes, I'm having a scores party. I go, I can't go.
See ya. We're having it without you.
We're having it without you. Fine. And you can announce it on your radio show, too. This is it. Last time I ever talk about scores. It's over.
Why?
I'm done.
Why are you
I'm
doing
done.
this? What is going on with you, man?
Why don't you
What is your problem with me?
No problem. I'm done.
No, it's like you got with every little thing you're picking on.
I'm done.
You're trying to find.
Because you're not doing the right thing. You Scores Man 923. You're no longer Ronnie. I don't know Ronnie. I know Scores Man 923.
You're trying to find anything you can do, man, to start in.
Scores Man 923.
Anything you can do.
Scores Man 923.
What is your problem with me?
No
Why don't you put it out here?
Do whatever you want.
Put it on the table.
What's your problem with me?
I don't have
a
problem.
Party?
I did invite you. And I purposely made it the week after because I knew you were going to be away.
When Lonnie, you didn't ask me how do you know I don't have plans on a Friday night? I got my kid.
And his
you don't know I have
family
my
has
kid?
birthdays and so forth.
I don't know what day you had your kid.
You don't. Of course you did. You didn't ask. You didn't ask. You don't ask when I have my kid.
Oh, my God, man.
Do you? No. But you and Lonnie got it all worked out.
It's got nothing to do with
Did you have
Lonnie.
a good time at Scores?
Yeah, I had a great time.
All right, good. That's good. I'm glad you... Brian, you have a good time?
I had the best time.
Good. That's good.
It's the last
By
time.
the way,
Is that what you said?
when I have a Scores party, Ronnie ain't coming in.
Okay,
Well, it
fine.
doesn't have to do with his.
That's right. And I don't want Ronnie going to Scores anymore without me, Lonnie.
I'm not going.
Good.
I won't go.
Stay home.
I won't go.
You're taking away his Friday night?
Yes. That's it. Done.
Oh, my goodness. Howard, how could you do that?
I'm done. I'm done. That's it.
How could you do that? You're killing him.
What is your problem with me, man? Let's
What's your problem with
once
me?
and for all. Come on.
What's your problem with me?
I don't have a problem with you.
What did you
Everything I do is like wrong.
So there's
you
a
know?
big Scores party and I can't go.
Everything I do is wrong. What is your problem?
Oh, you did it just right, Ronnie. You handled it all right. You had to do it. You had to do it.
What's his problem, man?
I don't know, man.
Hey, man.
I don't know.
I have no problem.
All right, fine.
Don't take away his Friday night.
No, let him take away my Friday nights.
Friday
He's got issues with me, obviously.
I do.
Oh, what are the issues?
He's got big issues.
I got a big issue with you.
What is it?
What? Scores party I love.
Uh-huh.
And let's face it, Lonnie's giving the scores party because of my guys and everything.
Of course, and I said that to you.
So he makes it on a night I can't go. He knows I have my kid.
I didn't know you had your kid, and I didn't know you had.
Why'd you ask?
And I didn't know you had your parents.
You don't know my kid's
I didn't know you had your mother's birthday either. I didn't know it was your mother's birthday.
All right. You don't know my kid comes in.
I don't know what the schedule is all the time.
Why didn't you ask? You know that it's a Friday night. You know that. You don't know it, right?
Yeah, I know it's a Friday.
You don't know my schedule.
I know it's a Friday night. Yeah, I know it's a Friday night.
I plan my schedule with you every week.
Sal, get out.
Go ahead, Sal. Go ahead.
Ronnie was so obnoxious at that party. He thought he was Howard Stern that night.
Right.
That's his problem.
Oh, okay.
You're a limo driver, dude. You know, this is not always about you. But the funny thing is, the E! show that night was Ronnie, Pat Croce, and you.
Right.
And every time the camera flashed to your face, Ronnie went, F you!
I heard all about it. I heard all about it.
You said it.
I got word.
Yeah, right.
I got the word. You're not the only one saying it, by the way.
All he does is belittle.
F you. F you.
No, not to you.
To me.
No, it wasn't to you. It was Pat Croce. Everybody screaming F you to Pat Croce.
F you. F you, thanks.
Are you kidding me?
Payback, nice.
You got to be joking me.
F you.
You really believe that crap, right?
Everyone told me.
Well, if he had been there, he would have been able to see for himself.
Sal, the instigator?
Hey, we don't need Howard. We don't need Howard.
Yeah, that's what I said. I stood up and I made a speech. Oh, we don't need Howard here.
Did he?
What? I don't know. I hadn't heard that.
Artie, did you hear that speech? I didn't hear any speech, no.
All I know is would have been nice if I could have been there. But
You love to go to Score.
Would have loved it. Next weekend I'm free.
He's not.
And you couldn't ask me about
He's not having a party.
Couldn't ask me about it. He knows Friday night my kid comes in.
Of course, and you were away the weekend before, so it would have to be, right?
That's right. Of course. It was obvious.
No, yet.
Oh, come on, dude. When do I ever go? If I was away in Florida for a week, am I going to see my kid? What's the matter with you? Come on. You know my schedule. You're the driver. I work this out with you every week. And he hands me a piece of paper. I'm having a party. I go, oh, that's nice. I can't go. Yeah, I'm throwing a big bash at Scores. Oh, you really? You paying for that? Nah, I don't have to pay.
No, I just said...
Who said that?
I'll be talking about it over at the... Get out of here. You paid for that party?
I paid some stuff, yeah.
No, you didn't.
Okay, fine.
What did you pay?
You know everything.
What did you pay?
I'm not even talking to you.
Because you didn't pay.
Oh, crap.
Okay.
What'd you pay, Ron?
I'm thinking of going to that penthouse club.
What are you with? It's none of your business.
Your Scores man, I'm going to become penthouse man. You go to the penthouse club.
Hustler man.
Hustler club. Yeah. I'm going to Hustler club. You could be Scores man. I'll be Hustler man. I'm Hustler man, 92.3. Okay? I'm Hustler man. Hope you and Lonnie are very happy together. Okay? Now you heard it. Right, Brian?
I'm ready. You ready to go this weekend?
That's right.
Is there booze there? Yeah, let's go, man. I am ready.
I couldn't be invited.
You were invited.
Whatever. I was invited on a night I couldn't go.
Oh, yeah, I did that on purpose.
Yeah. Yeah, you did. You did. You know you did.
No, I didn't.
Okay. You don't know my schedule.
I did it on purpose. I did it on purpose.
You don't know my schedule. Yeah.
You know what?
Well, you didn't put any thought into it, did you? Did you put any thought into it?
Let me ask you a question.
Did you put any thought into it?
Let me ask you a question.
You did what was good for you.
You want me gone out of here? Is that what it is? Because every week it's something else.
Do whatever you want, man.
No, don't do whatever. Answer the question.
Whatever you want. Whatever you want.
What's the matter? You can't answer the question?
You want.
You can't answer the question?
It's up to you.
Why can't you answer the question?
Why do I have a difference with you? You always ask me, do you want me out of here? If you want to be out, get out.
You can't have a difference of opinion with somebody?
You're not
what is that? Was that revenge because I don't like the limo?
Oh,
was that what that was about?
Stop looking at your monitor over there.
Was it revenge? I don't have anything on there. I'm talking to you straight.
Yeah, I'm talking to you straight, too.
No, whatever. All right, let's listen to your party.
I don't want to hear my party. I had enough.
Sleep. Sleep.
Come back here. Sit down. We're listening to your party.
Actually, the other night it was more like, drink!
Yeah, right? So the party was good, huh?
The party was
fantastic. That's nice. I was glad to miss it.
Well, you gave a good party for Ronnie.
You did. You were...
I'm having a party that Friday night, but no Ronnie.
But you did throw Ronnie a great birthday party. You know it's you throwing that party.
Yeah, I threw a great party.
Yeah.
So glad.
So everybody should be thanking you today.
I'm glad everyone enjoyed it.
I thank you.
Even though you couldn't be generous enough to throw it without you.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Ronnie's so crazy.
Ronnie, come back in.
Ronnie took full advantage of my association with Lonnie and Scores. Had himself a nice party.
I did ask Lonnie if he would open a daycare center, so you could have brought your daughter. And
right, yeah. I was going to bring my kids.
Oh, there you go. And have some of the strippers watch the kids while the guys get your lap dance.
They are great with kids.
Guy doesn't say to me, are you available that day?
Right. Hey, you know, I want to get together a bunch of people that score. When are you available?
Since all these parties occur because of my association with Scores.
Honey, here's your babysitter, Dakota.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy your lap dances and your food?
I guess I would have. But anyway, so that would have a nice spread of food there.
The spread was incredible.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Good. You guys ate good? Good.
Yeah.
That's good.
And the booze flowed?
Yeah, free drinks.
Free drinks,
Everything good.
shots.
Lonnie opened up the whole...
flowed.
Yeah.
Full dessert.
That's good.
Yep.
That's nice.
The initial hour.
Yeah, Ronnie knows how to throw a party, doesn't he? He sure. Boy, Ronnie's a great guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
cannolis.
Really something.
Oh, he's a great guy.
Yeah, I'm glad it was good.
Ronnie Munn's a good man.
Yeah, Ron's a good man, boy. He really gets everybody over there, has a good time.
Scott.
Oh, dear.
Glad it worked out.
Did he keep the guest list limited at least, or did he just open it up?
No, he opened it up for everyone.
There's a lot of people there.
Yeah, he had. How many people did he have?
About 40.
Yeah, nice 40-person party.
Oh, my.
Because why not? Why not abuse the privilege?
I've been to less elaborate weddings than...
Yeah. Glad he had a good time. Hey, way to go.
We miss you, though.
Yeah, gee, sorry I couldn't be there.
I'm sure they said your name a few times.
That's okay. That's all right. I'm sure Ronnie had a good time.
Ronnie was king of the hour.
Oh, yeah, Ronnie was the man.
That was King Ronnie, because Ronnie threw the party.
Yeah, you know, and boy, I'm respectful not to invite 40 people there, but...
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he just blow out the doors.
Yeah, I'll just have as many people as I can have. Because you know what? I'm the good guy. Howard's the bad guy. He leaves guys out.
He limits it.
I don't limit it.
He doesn't want to take advantage of Lonnie. I do.
Yeah. Yeah. Ronnie has there's no limitations when it comes to taking advantage of Lonnie in my association with Scores. I'll invite 40 of my friends.
Anybody else want to come?
Yeah. Open up those doors.
Before I go in,
What a great
I'll let
guy.
everybody in.
What a great guy. How about, hey, Howard, you have an association with Scores. And they do
all right.
Can I invite one of my friends to go down to my birthday with me?
If I just have a guy come with me.
Because I don't want to take advantage.
For my birthday.
Right. Because I don't want to take advantage.
Hey, I'm having a party.
Don't worry, Lonnie. I'll get on the air. I'll talk.
I wonder how many flyers he prints out, because he's handing them out all over.
Yeah, oh, yeah, flyers galore. Big flyers of Ronnie. Hope it was a good birthday. Yeah, don't worry. We can have 40 people. It's no problem.
I want a big turnout for my party.
Yeah, so what do I got to do now to make sure your party is paid off? What is it, John?
He owes you his life. You should make him walk around with a T-shirt saying, I owe my life to Howard. Anybody else would have canceled the party until you were able to go.
Well, also, I don't invite 40 people to Scores, and let's face it.
He just should have waited.
I mean, Lonnie's a good guy, and Lonnie, gets pressured into these things.
Have you heard the agonizing that goes on every time he does throw a Scores party? He can't invite everybody. He's got to shorten the list and all of that stuff. Not Ronnie.
He's a Eugene. He's a Eugene.
He is.
Ronnie had no problem.
Yeah. No problem. You had to do it. 40 people. Wow, you're a sport. 40 people. Wow. Any thought that maybe 40 people's a bit taking advantage? Ever thought of that? Of my association with Scores? There's no end. 40 people. I don't invite 40 people. But I'm the bad guy.
Who said you were the bad guy?
No. You're the good guy. You invite as many as you want. What are you doing? What are you up to?
What do you mean, what am I up to?
What are you up to?
It's the same thing.
40 people's okay? No problem? Fine. Why do you think he gives that to you?
I told you why.
Why? Why does he give that to you?
Please, give me a
Because what? Because what?
No.
You're his buddy?
No.
Why? Why? 40 people. My God. How much money does Lonnie have to lay out for that? Makes me look bad. 40 people.
Top quality food.
All good food, right?
And
Top quality.
home involved.
Good. Gary, you want a birthday party? Why don't you plan one? I can't be there.
I know a lot more people than Ronnie. I'd have to have more than 40.
Well, you should do it. Lonnie will have to do. Lonnie has to bend, because then he won't get him. Then I won't ever talk about scores again. You could get him to do it. You could get him to do it.
Sure, you can get him
It won't happen again.
to
Don't
close
worry.
down the entire club.
What? You should close down the whole
Believe me, it won't
club.
happen.
You should have 150 people.
Yeah, okay.
40 people.
Yeah.
That's a fancy party. Why only 40? Why'd you stop at 40? Why not
It
have
wasn't
80?
40. Because a lot of people didn't show up because they heard that you weren't going to be there.
Oh.
Oh, so there would have been more.
Yeah.
Oh, you would have had more than 40?
Yeah. They
Wow.
All the people that said
Oh,
they were
my
coming,
God.
And they heard when they heard.
Wait,
you
how many
weren't
did you
coming,
invite? 80?
They didn't show up.
80 or 100?
So.
Hey, okay, big shot. Big
yeah,
shot.
big shot. I'm not a
throwing
big
big parties.
Yeah, okay.
Who else on this? Artie, why don't you throw a birthday party?
Actually, my birthday was a few weeks ago.
Why didn't you have one?
I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know it was
party,
against the
Artie?
law to throw a birthday
It's
party.
fine to have a birthday party. Have 80 people.
Happy birthday, by the way.
Yeah, happy birthday, man.
Yeah, you had a good time. You passed out.
I didn't pass out.
Yeah, you did so.
Yeah, dude.
Not
You
pass
passed out by the bathroom.
Close to it.
So here's my thought on Brian.
No.
Yes.
So Brian goes to the party.
Well,
and I
why
wasn't
can't we
asked.
settle this once and for all, man?
What's to settle?
There's a lot to settle. Because obviously you're on my case for a whole bunch of different things. So
Hey,
let's get it over with.
I'm
once
not on
and
your
for all.
case at all.
Yes, you are.
Paco, you're on
yes,
the air.
you are.
Oh, Howard, what are you waiting to throw this guy out of the window? Please.
Yeah, do it.
This guy gotta have some more respect for you. Please,
Nobody has
what is
any
he
respect.
Doing?
Nobody has respect.
Oh, by the way, Howard, hey.
If
you gotta keep talking about more.
If Howard makes a connection, everyone's in on it.
Oh, Jesus, you gotta throw this guy out of the window. I
What
can't
can I
stand
do?
this guy anymore.
And poor Lonnie, you know it. He's afraid not to do anything.
What can he say? He's
Nothing.
stuck in the middle.
40 people,
Of course,
okay.
Ronnie.
Oh, by the way, Robin, you are gorgeous. Please, you gotta keep the work against Bush. Please do.
They got the juice over there. Ronnie's got the juice behind him.
Oh, yeah. He's plugged in.
Lonnie, I need a party for 40.
Ronnie, this is the date
Let's go.
I want.
Here's the date I'll need.
It didn't
Do it
work
on a
like
Friday
It doesn't
night.
work like that.
Big night for you, but I need it.
I need to book it.
For several of my friends. And I want a full buffet.
Full buffet. Lonnie, don't worry. We'll get Howard talking about it. We don't need him there.
Oh, is that how it worked?
Oh,
is that
how
how
do you
it
think
What do
this
you
all
think
works?
Lonnie
No,
does
but
it
is that
for?
how it worked?
That's how it works.
No, is that
Dude,
how? Is
wake
that-
up and
is
smell
that-
the coffee.
Is that how you
No,
think
Lonnie,
I planned it?
Lonnie's
you think that's
waiting
how I
for you.
planned it, right?
You don't have to say it. It's implied. Dude, you don't have to. I'm
And
a
I'm
joke.
sure Lonnie says, Ronnie, whatever you want.
Gee, Ron, I don't remember you getting parties at Scores before I introduced you to Lonnie. What are you talking about? You don't know that's why?
Yeah, I know that's why.
So, then what are you taking advantage of the guy? 40 people. Have 5 people. 3 people. 40 people, full buffet. I wouldn't do that.
Now, who didn't show up because Howard wasn't
Never
coming?
mind.
He's lying. He's not saying.
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah, I'm lying. Okay, I lie about everything.
He's pissed at them because they don't really like him. They only like you, and they're only coming to his party for you.
Let me ask you something. You know Gary, the limo driver who works for you, and Mike and Terry?
Yeah, what about
Why don't they throw a Scores party for
Ask
themselves?
them. I don't know.
Why? Why not?
Because Ronnie would kill them.
Right. So now you would kill them if they asked Lonnie, right?
When did I say I would
So then
kill them?
why would you suspect that I'd be upset that a guy I have a business association with, like Lonnie from Scores, that you would go in there and plan a party for 40 people? Forget about whether I'm there. I don't care. 40 people. Full complimentary everything. Why do you think he's doing it?
Even if you had just been invited and now more than 40 people were there and you came, wouldn't you be feeling a little bit weird that you had thrown this big party and you didn't even know it?
I sure would. I mean, I recognize the reality of why people are... I mean, how much more can you take from Lonnie at Scores?
But that's
Even
what I'm saying.
I
You
limit
walk in there and say, oh, my God.
Of course, I
wouldn't
limit
have
it.
done this.
I wouldn't feel right throwing a party for myself for 40 people. I just wouldn't. That's why a lot of times I can't invite some of the guys who work here. But you're the high roller. You got all the guys in.
You got the juice.
You got the juice. You got the juice. All right, go enjoy your birthday.
He's walking out again.
There he goes. You got the juice. 40, because he knows I'm right. I want an apology. It's your birthday. Where's my apology? Come here. Sit down. An apology. Sit down and apologize to me now.
It should be go Ronnie.
Apologize.
It's your birthday.
Go Ronnie. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Go Ronnie. It's your birthday. Go Ronnie. Here's a fact I heard. Ronnie is planning to throw a baby shower for one of the kids.
I'm not. I'm just helping them set it up. That's all. I'm not throwing it.
It's your birthday.
They came and asked me to help them with
Hey,
it.
can you help me? Can you help me get a party over there? Because I'm thinking I want 40 people, but I think I'm maybe too much of a schnurr.
I don't know how to ask.
Maybe you could.
All they did was ask me to help them set it up. I'm not throwing any party for anybody. Okay?
You know what a schnurrer is?
Well, Ronnie, he is one.
Let's see what I can schnurr. Schnurred. You're a schnurrer.
Yeah, okay.
You're a schnurrer.
Right. There you go.
What's a schnurrer? What's a schnurrer?
No, I know what it is. And
What is it?
And I'm not...
What is a schnurrer? You tell me.
A user.
That's right.
Yeah. And now you're telling me I'm a user, too, right?
Yes.
You've got terrible issues with me lately, and let's get them out. And
I have no issues. I just want to know how you can...
You're back here to apologize.
You're supposed to be apologizing to me. Say, Howard, I'm sorry.
No, I'm not.
I'm sorry I threw myself a party using your name.
I'm not apologizing.
Oh.
Hey, Dominic, you're on the air.
Well, first of all, I called Lonnie and said I was coming to the party because I was invited. Lonnie, and I said to Lonnie, what time do you think Howard would be there? He said, oh, he'll be at 8:30.
8:30?
So he thought Howard was coming along.
Of course he did.
Yeah, right.
I'm just kidding. Happy birthday, Lonnie. Howard, now you got to get it out.
Yeah,
What's
Dominic.
going on?
Yeah. How about getting it out?
Nothing's going on. I just don't think it's right. I don't think it's right to invite 40
There's
people
a
to
lot of
Scores
issues
using
with
my
your
name.
No, just that they would come up in the last
name.
week or so.
I don't invite 40 people to Scores.
Okay.
Because I don't feel right doing it.
All right, but is this all over the limo?
No, I don't care about the limo.
That's where it started, Dominic.
I don't like the car, that's all.
That's where it started. He's got all kinds of issues with me lately.
I don't have any issues with you.
Every week is something else.
But Ronnie...
Go look at the E-shows. Every week is something else.
But Ronnie, can I ask you a question?
Every week.
All right, let me ask one question. Why haven't you gotten rid of the limo?
Because I'm not until he tells me to.
I haven't told him yet.
When he comes to me off the air and says to me...
I haven't told him yet. Don't worry about it. I know how to handle my business, Dominic. I'm trying to work with the car.
Oh, please.
I am.
Get a new limo.
Dominic, stop. You're not involved in this.
You can't get
Did you have a good time at Scores?
I didn't go, because you didn't go.
Oh.
So now Ronnie doesn't
He called me and told me he was coming and didn't come because he heard you weren't going, I guess.
So you know
Obviously.
now that Dominic's not your friend.
Yeah, I know
That's
that.
all.
I know who my friends are and who are not my friends.
Right. You got a lot of friends. You had 40 of them.
40 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. The ones who didn't show up aren't my friends.
Who didn't show up?
Never mind.
Yeah, well. So when's your next Scores party?
It's not. I'm done. I'm going
Good.
there
That's
now.
it.
I'm finished.
Now you got it.
I'm out of there.
Good. Frankie.
You're never speaking to
Howard,
Lonnie?
good morning.
Really?
Hey, what's happening?
All right. This is a repetitive thing. It's the old theory, the kindness for weakness.
What do you mean?
What I mean is that you're too kind to this guy, and all of a sudden he sees he takes kindness for weakness.
Ah.
Oh, yeah, I'm taking advantage of him, right?
Without a doubt.
Okay,
I mean, we see it, and look at your sensitivity, like a child.
Like a child.
Yeah,
like a child.
Like a child.
The only guy with backbone on that show besides Howard is Artie.
Yes, Tom.
I didn't show up. Does this mean I'm not your friend?
Please, you were invited too.
Oh, yeah.
Good Lord, where did the guest list end?
But seriously.
And Joe didn't show up. Does that
40
mean he's
people. 40 friggin' people.
Joe and I have our own issues.
Oh, dear, there are issues with Joe?
What happened with Joe?
Ooh. We have our own issues.
Trouble in paradise?
Maybe.
Well, Ronnie, it looks like you're not getting along with anybody lately.
Yeah, I guess so.
So,
I guess
Tom,
it's all,
let me ask you.
me, I guess.
40 people? I don't invite 40 people.
It wasn't my party. I don't know. I don't know what the arrangement was.
I know the arrangement.
Yeah, he says I got everything for free, so let him think what he wants.
I mean, you got to figure that's...
You did.
Yeah.
Well, I can imagine how much that party cost.
Whatever you
How
say.
much did you pay?
How much did that party cost?
Never mind.
Oh.
Yeah,
so you won't tell anyone?
No, I won't.
Okay.
You got to figure it should have been about $1.25 a head.
$1.25?
I would say higher.
It probably should have been about $100,000.
No.
The party at Scores, 40 guys, lap dances, everything, champagne, unlimited bar.
No, the funny money wasn't flowing like it flowed when you were there, apparently.
No, it wasn't.
You don't know that.
Unlimited bar.
I've been told that by somebody, by one of his friends who was there.
Open bar? Food? Come on.
Yeah, I mean an open bar, Tom, at Scores.
Admission alone. Top shelf booze. Just to get in.
So you would have to say at least $250 a head.
Dude. Wow. Come on. That's some party he threw. He's the man.
No, I'm not.
You're the man.
No, I'm not.
You're the man.
No, I didn't say I was. I didn't say I was, all right?
They had
So that's probably like a $10,000 party.
Yeah, so... Yeah.
How much did you pay?
Yeah, okay, so I had a party, and now I had a party, so now it's ruined because he's all unhappy about it, okay?
It's not ruined. You had a great time.
No.
Why is it ruined? Because of me?
Yeah, because every Monday morning you some other crap with you. Every Monday morning now.
I'm just shocked that you had 40 people over to Scores for your
Every
birthday.
Monday morning some other crap. You know, you got to dig up on me.
How many, besides me, who of your other friends didn't
I'm
show
not
up?
talking about it.
You know what? Maybe if the party had been of a reasonable number, the funny money would have stretched a little farther.
All right, here's tape from the party. Tom, you'll be interested to hear this, too.
I really don't care.
Here is Brian Failen.
Oh, stop
Well, you can leave. We want to hear it.
I don't care. You enjoy yourself.
We're paying for your party.
Come on, stay here.
No, I don't want to stay.
Don't leave.
Come on. It's not
No, you know,
I mean,
you're
your friends to stay.
We're
No, I'm
trying
not
to
trying to
help
be a
pay for your
baby.
I'm not
party.
trying to be
You're baby. You're baby.
Every Monday morning. You know,
We can fix this.
Get over it, man.
Come on, we can fix
Lay
it.
it out on the table what your problem is with me.
Just told you.
No, besides that, there's
Said
more
you're
to
schnurr.
it. No, there's more to it.
Ronnie,
There's
let
more
us pay
to
for
it.
your party.
This is just part of it. This is your way. This is your way of,
I have
you know.
no problem with you. You just took advantage of Lonnie and
I
Scores
didn't
and my
take advantage of
association by
anyone.
having 40 people.
I didn't take advantage of anyone,
All right.
okay?
That was a hefty
All right, I see
And I'm
that
bill.
not
definitely.
apologizing for anything, okay?
That was a hefty bill. Now let us pay it.
We're paying your bill right now. We're mentioning Scores.
Yeah, how many plugs?
I got to do that, right? How many? You didn't promise any plugs, did you? I want to know how many
These
I
are
got to get.
implied. You know.
These are implied plugs.
Oh, is that like the limo company too? Huh? Empire Coach?
I had to get that in.
Nobody hits the button on that one.
Yeah,
Right?
good.
Yeah.
Good. Dave, you can dump Empire if you want.
Got a whole thing.
Come on, we gotta make this right. We got.
Don't worry. Tell Lonnie. I'll take care of it.
No.
We got the Christmas party coming up. Make this right, Ronnie. Make this right.
I go there after.
Make this right, buddy. Come on.
I'm not going to the K.
Oh, look at him. He's just
No, because I don't want to be
Oh, gee. Now everyone wants to leave.
No,
Yes, that
doesn't
won't be a
want to leave.
party.
Wow. I heard that. You know who I heard was at the Scores party?
Who?
The guy who has my limo.
Really?
What?
The guy who bought my limo.
Are you kidding
I mean, the guy who sold the limo to Ron,
Right,
the Empire
right.
guy.
No!
Oh, the Empire Coach guy in Manhattan?
That's a lie. That's a lie.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, well, whoever's writing your stuff on your
For real,
board
the
there,
guy that sold the limo was there.
The guy from King O'Rourke Cadillac was there, and you know him, sure.
All right. Oh,
Okay?
did he have a good time?
He had a great time.
Good.
He's
All
okay.
right?
He's an advertiser.
Oh.
That's who was there. Empire Coach was not there. Okay?
Good Lord. You didn't even get to see this guest list.
That's okay. What do I have to do with it?
Ugh.
Robin, were you
I
there?
just want to know how many plugs I got to get for the
No,
party.
You don't
try
have
to
to give
leave
any
Ronnie
plugs,
alone.
okay? I'm done. I will not ever go there again, okay?
To Scores?
The Scores.
You're
I'm
going
never
to take
going
I'll
Scores
again.
never
out of
go
your
again.
name?
I'm done.
All right. All right. I wasn't asking
Does
for
that
that, but
make you
that's
happy?
fine.
No, you said you don't want me there anymore.
Is that
You
both?
said it before.
Okay, that's what I want.
Did you say it before?
Hand in your cape, Scores, man.
And take it out of your name. Out of your email address.
Does that mean
I like how
website, too?
Ronnie
I'm out.
promises stuff
I'm out.
that screws him
Okay.
over.
I know.
Yeah, I don't ask for it, but he just does it. I love it.
Nobody
What?
said you needed to do that.
What?
Would you just promise?
He said it before. He doesn't want me there anymore.
Hey, Rob, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, this is Rob. I was the driver of the limo. We took your black Escalade out for Ronnie's birthday party.
Oh, you drove Ronnie's limo?
Yeah, I drove Ronnie's limo, right. He let me drive it because, it was his birthday. He didn't feel like driving. We had to pick up at least 20 people that night.
Well, that's awful funny because Howard was in the car that night.
I was in the car that night.
night.
So you're never going to Scores again. Let me get that straight. Is that for true?
Because that's the way you feel about it.
No. Is that what you want?
That's the way you feel about it.
Is that what you want?
That's the way you...
Yes, that's the way I feel. So you're not going?
That's the way you feel about it, then I'm not going anymore.
You announced it, so fine.
I'm done.
You just made your own rules. He cuts his own throat.
I didn't cut my own throat. That's what you want.
So now you're man 92-3. You're not Scores.
No, I'm nobody 92-3.
You're man 92. You know what this is like? Remember in the Superman movie when Superman went up to the Fortress of Solitude and he eliminated his own powers so he could be with Lois Lane?
How stupid is that?
He just eliminated his own powers.
He took away his superpower.
You're not going to go to Scores anymore. I love that. He took away
It's your loss, Ronnie.
That's all right.
He's punishing himself.
You're punishing yourself.
So you feel you did something wrong, so you're punishing yourself.
No, you're the one who said you didn't want me there anymore, so I'm not going. Plain and simple.
Was Wayne Siegel from Legend Porch Audio?
Yes, he was.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Who else was there?
I'm sure Neil was there.
Neil was there.
Yeah. Anybody else? Everybody had a good time?
Anybody from the Skip Barber Racing School there?
No.
No,
because they didn't invite me to Skip Barber Racing School. I'd rather go to Stock.
Listen, I'm running out of time.
That's nice, Ronnie.
Wait a second. You just got to hear this one little tape. This is Brian Failen at Ronnie's party, drunk out of his mind.
No, it's not my party.
Yes, it was your party. It was very much your party.
It was your party.
No, it was definitely your party. I wasn't there.
I wouldn't have planned it that way.
I wouldn't have had 40 people at Scores. I wouldn't have taken advantage that way. If it was my party. My party, 10 people.
Yeah, I think the guy from the Cadillac company would have been dropped off the list.
King of Roll Cadillac, Smithtown, 347, Empire Coach, Neptune Avenue, Brooklyn.
There he goes. There he goes. He hasn't given away enough.
That's right.
God knows what he gets for that. All right, listen, Brian.
Yeah,
so Brian's at the party.
Remember, Tom?
And my thought is that Brian, since he's had kids, he can't go out anymore. So when he finally gets out, he goes berserk.
Yeah, this is like once in a lifetime for him.
So here's Brian at Ronnie's party.
This is good. I'm Brian Failen, I do camera robotics, but listen, about 5 minutes ago, you had some serious tape going, but, you know, listen, I'm a mess. What am I say, man?
Hey, what's wrong with you?
I'm good, bro.
Yeah. Sleep! You sleep.
I am sweating. I'm going to pull my famous Brian Failen maneuver, and I'm going to leave without saying goodbye to anybody. I am God. I am God, dude.
How much did you drink, Brian?
That was outside the bathroom.
What? I can't tell you how much I drink because I'm not sure, but I heard I did a lot of shots, and I don't remember. I remember doing one shot with Big John, and I heard I did a lot more than that.
I did a shot with you, but the shots there were like carafes.
Well, you might have a problem, Brian.
Big John was so messed up.
Yeah.
Can I talk about Scores or no?
Hey, man, you're the one who doesn't go there anymore.
Last time to
You better. You had 40 guys there. You better talk about it.
So Big John was so. You know Big John, right?
You better get a lot of plugs in for Scores. Big John.
You know Big John, right?
Yeah, I know Big John.
From Scores.
Big John
from Scores.
From Scores.
Yeah.
Wait, is this Big John from Empire Coach?
No, Big John from Scores.
No, it's Big John from King of Rock Cadillac.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad that my show now is filled with Scores plugs, but I don't even get to go.
Wait a second.
That's great, and this party's for 40 guys.
Since it's my last time to talk about
Yes, good.
Big John was so drunk that I pushed him and he fell over. That's how drunk he was.
Wow, that's a good story. Thank you for that story. Wow.
Wish I was there.
You know what's great that you go to Scores? You come back with so many good stories.
Yeah, because he really knows how to talk about Scores.
Yeah, that's what gets the doors open for us.
That's right.
Yeah, Big John getting pushed over.
That's me.
Oh, dear.
Can you tell that one more time? I think some people missed it.
Because, this will really make people want to go.
Where's Big John from again?
Big John stripped Benji completely naked.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Right?
Yeah, but I was dressed provocatively. He got a little.
He ripped all his clothes off.
You were naked
He
in
ripped
Scores?
Benji's clothes off.
Benji, you were there?
Piece by piece.
Benji was there.
He went to reach for a handshake, and then he just started ripping up my clothes.
Well, you know what happened? Big John invited me and Benji over to do a shot, and Benji doesn't like doing shots, so Big John gets these enormous shots of booze. And Benji, instead of doing it, pours it out.
Yeah, great.
And Big John saw it and said, Benji, you faggot, I'm going to collapse your lung.
Well, when the guys get drunk, it gets interesting, because Sal was right. He goes, once they're loaded, you can ask him anything. So Richie Wilson, who works for E...
Sal's wife let him out for an hour that night.
Richie Wilson, who works for E...
Yeah.
Oh, fairy.
Well, if you'd shortened your guest list, maybe you wouldn't have been there.
At least Sal came back with some tape and did some work at the party. I got to hand it to him.
Hey, he saved my life, too. He drove me home.
That's right.
Thank you, Sal.
What are you down on Sal for? He was doing some work. At least I got something out of the
Yeah,
party.
it makes it worthwhile for Scores.
Yeah, that's right. That's where Scores gets plugged so you can have more parties.
I'm not having any more parties.
Oh, that's an interesting statement.
What about Thanksgiving's coming up?
Yeah, big Thanksgiving at Scores for Ron.
Yeah, did you order your turkey?
Richie Wilson, he was drunk.
Richie.
I guess he was drunk. So here, so Sal said everyone was all loose as a goose.
Oh, yeah.
What's one thing you always wanted to tell Howard Stern, but you never had the balls to do so?
He surrounds himself with a bunch of douchebag friends. That a lot of people say that they're douchebags, but they won't have the balls to admit it to his face.
Richie.
Who are these douchebags?
What's your problem? What friends? First of all, you don't even know who my friends are.
Well, some of the guys that hang around you.
Who hangs around?
Okay, let's say like
Ronnie?
No, not Ronnie.
Not Ronnie. Ronnie hangs around with me.
Wait a minute.
Is he a douchebag?
Now I'm your friend?
Not anymore, but go ahead.
No.
Yes.
Let me say this.
You got all these issues.
Okay, you're a guy who you tip people well, you care about how people look at you. And then there are some people that you hang out with that are...
Who? Name them.
Okay, let's say Dominic.
Douchebag?
Loud, obnoxious douchebag.
I saw Dominic 6 months ago.
But a guy that's associated with you.
Douchebag?
He calls into the show.
But no,
the same way that Melrose Larry Green calls into the show.
Last year?
Yeah.
He was such a douche.
But why are you saying I hang around with him?
He's associated
do you think Melrose Larry Green is my friend?
Okay, wait, there's more.
These are people who call into the show.
Wait, there's more. There was an
Why are you
incident about...
defending yourself? Let him just say what he thinks.
All right, go ahead.
There was an incident about 3 or 4 years ago. I'm sure Richie Notar's a nice guy, but he did something that left a bad taste in people's mouth.
What did he
using
do?
your name.
All right, go ahead.
When we were doing the E-show in L.A., there was an incident with him and Ralph and a girl.
Okay.
So we try to keep Richie sequestered so Ralph can be on the air first. Richie threw a hissy fit in the control room. I'm Howard's good friend. Why are you doing this to me? I'm Howard's good friend. I shouldn't be kept back here. And we tried to explain to him that, we're doing this for the show. He kept throwing your name, that he's your good friend. Why are we doing this to
First
him?
of all, let me
and
tell you
there were other
something.
people there that saw it.
Richie Notar, when we go and do our show in Vegas, has opened up Notar to our staff and has been such a good friend to us. For you to throw him under the bus like that is sickening.
I'm just... You asked for an example.
Sickening.
You asked for
now,
an example.
Richie's a great friend of mine, that's true. But you're insane to say that he's not a good friend.
But your name around, and for that
He doesn't
reason,
throw my name
No,
around.
that day he did.
In the E-room, he said, why you keep me blocked in a room? I
And
want
we
to
tried to
leave.
explain why, and he threw a fit. And there were
All
other
right, so
people
who
that
else do I hang around with that's no good?
Let's say people say that there are two different Rosses. There's the Ross when you're not around, and there's the Ross when you're there.
All right, go ahead.
That there's a quiet
You might
Ross,
have a point on
and then
this.
when you're there, he's the loud, obnoxious, screaming, look at me guy.
So do you think I should dump Ross as a
No,
friend?
not at all. He's your friend. He's your friend.
But you think he's a bad friend? In other words, Brian Failen gets drunk and yells out things, but Ross gets drunk and acts weird?
But these are guys that you hang out with, so I think it would reflect bad on you.
Who should I hang out with?
Whoever you want to, because it's going to reflect on you.
So Ross is bad. Richie Notar's bad.
Dominic's
But
bad.
they're your friends by your choice.
How do you know who I hang around with?
Because you say it on the air.
Richie and Ross I hang around with.
Exactly.
Right. And you think they make me look bad? That's what you're saying.
I'm sure at times they do.
No.
But you want an honest answer? You want me to be honest?
Because I'm now forgetting why we're even having
Well, at
this
least you got me off the hook for a while.
I'm not done with
What's
you.
one thing you always wanted to tell Howard Stern, but you never had the balls to do so?
He surrounds himself with a bunch of douchebag friends. That a lot of people say that they're douchebags, but they won't have the balls to admit it to his face.
All right. Okay.
Howard, the big thing with Ross that everybody talks about is that Ross was great friends with Gary, and once you got divorced, they feel like Ross bagged the whale, and he immediately attached to you, and he let Gary go. And we all
You're absolutely wrong.
That was a big scumbag.
That's absolutely wrong.
And you know what? I don't feel like that. He says that's how everyone feels.
I knew Ross before Gary.
Well, that's not
number
true.
one. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you met him somewhere before.
I
know
met
Ross for years, and I didn't hang out with Ross because I didn't live in the city. He was married. I lived down on Long Island. And when I got single, Gary was married. He wasn't going out anymore.
Absolutely.
And Ross and I found that we were both single guys and we hung out.
What happened was you and I literally...
A bunch of girls?
You and I switched lives.
This is all over my party, man.
Right. No, your party's a different
issue. It started
issue.
all over this. This is what it started.
The thing is, it's the way Ross carries himself. You know, he's a record executive. He's not necessarily a funny guy, and it just seems like he's always attaching himself to you. You're giving him opportunities to be on the air, and it's generally never interesting.
How many times has Ross been on the air? 3 times?
Not many, yeah.
4 times in all the years I know.
But
I always call him and ask him to come on.
I'm just telling you that is the talk on the outside with everybody. Everybody thinks
Sound
Ross
like a bunch of jokes.
is a leech. Everyone thinks Ross is a leech.
Oh, he's such not a leech.
That's what they think.
He's a nice guy.
I don't think that. I like
Ross is a great guy.
Yeah.
He's a fun guy.
Barry, get out.
Guys love to hang out with Ross.
Ross is a great guy.
And I guess they're jealous.
And Howard,
There's a lot of jealousy. Richie from me
Not
is
at all
jealous.
jealous of who hangs out with him. Not at all.
Sounds
Not
it.
at all.
I can't even
Not at all.
I don't feel Ross
even notice.
is a bad reflection. I mean, nor is Richie Notar. I think they're 2 stand-up guys.
I don't think I've
Dominic
ever
is?
heard...
People associate Dominic
Dominic is not a friend of mine.
No, but he's right.
Wait a minute.
That's the impression he'll give people. I know what you're saying.
Dominic goes around saying
even
it.
taken Dominic to task for what he does.
I have.
All the time.
That's part of his on-air persona. He goes around telling people he's my friend.
You know, it's weird, Howard, too, because people have the impression that you and I might have been better friends than we ever were. And with Ross and with, like, Ralph, people have tried to get me to be jealous. And I was like, well, Howard and I never had that relationship. You know, we never, like, hung out.
No.
If I were, when you got single, that's when it would have been time to hang out.
If you were still single, I would have been with you those days.
Exactly.
By the way, I'm shocked that he didn't mention Ralph.
Yeah, I mean, Ralph makes me look bad. You want to mention somebody. Rob, go ahead.
I guess I make you look bad, too.
Hey, what's going on?
You do.
Ronnie
You
would
used
be
to
a
be
name
good.
to mention, yeah.
Rob, go ahead.
Hey, Ronnie.
Yes, Rob. Yes, Rob.
I want to see if Ronnie can play my bachelor party in Vegas. I want to hook up at the Hard Rock. And get some
Can you
Christmas.
plan a bachelor party for Rob?
He needs the Hard Rock.
Yeah.
Like the pool area with the rehab party.
Yes, Dana, go ahead.
Hey, Howard, enough with Ronnie. It's just enough. We need to talk about Kerry here. I'm driving through Jersey, and all I see are Bush signs all over the place.
Vote Kerry. I made my announcement earlier this morning, but I will get back. I will do more after Hollywood Squares.
Please.
I promise you.
And Artie, Dirty Works rocks.
Thank you. Craig, go ahead, and then I got to take a break.
Actually, no, Howard, it's Donald Trump, and I'd like to say something to Ronnie. You're fired.
Thank you, Mr. Trump.
I think that's the way we're heading.
Yeah, John, go ahead. You're on the air.
Howard, let me fire Ronnie for you. You're fired, Ronnie.
There you go, another guy firing you.
Another Trump impression.
All right, Ronnie, happy birthday.
Any more? More revelations from the party salon?
You made it really...
I've got more, but I got to get to Hollywood Squares.
You made it really happy.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we
I'm sure I did.
Yeah, you made
40 people party.
You made it really happy.
40-person party.
Yeah.
Ronnie, this is when you get crazy.
Every Monday morning is the same crap here later.
This is when you get crazy because you don't know when to be quiet.
I don't want to be quiet.
Ugh.
I don't know when to shut your mouth.
I'm not shutting
Go
my
ahead.
mouth.
Put your head in the noose. Go
I really
ahead.
don't... Hey, you know?
Well, I'm glad you were able to have everyone that I can't normally have because I'm too afraid to sort of abuse my relationship with Scores. But I'm glad you felt comfortable enough to have all 40 people. That's a good idea.
And more that didn't show up. Would have been more.
Would have been more.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I guess Lonnie put out the food for as many people as
Yeah.
Ronnie said were going to come to.
When I have a party, don't I always limit it to 3 or 4 people? Sometimes maybe 10 if the most. Why do you think that is? Answer me that.
I'm not answering.
Why do you think I do that?
Hasn't it gotten to a point where
Don't you think I'd like to have a lot of the guys who work here and so I could look like a hero?
we cannot expand the list?
Do you know why I do it? Because I don't want to take advantage of Lonnie and his good nature at Scores. So when you have a party of 40...
On prime nights.
And let's face it, he's doing it because of me. You have no problem taking advantage.
So when it's...
So even when Howard throws a party, it's usually not in prime time.
So a lot of the guys...
Great night.
A lot of the guys like Richie and Brian occasionally get mad at me because I can't always have them.
But Ronnie's a hero.
But Ronnie's the hero of the station.
I'm not a hero anymore.
You're the hero.
No, I'm not a hero.
You got everyone over there.
He is Scores Man.
He's Scores Man. Scores Man.
When
1, 2,
Ronnie's at the
3.
party, the doors are open to everyone.
There's no limit. There's your son, Scores Man. 1, 2, 3. There it is. Scores Man flies the skies again. Friday night.
Free drinks for all.
Free drinks. Shrimp on the house. Scores, man. 92.3. Hey, Ronnie, you throw a great party. That Howard never invites us. You're the man. You're the man.
Oh, dessert table.
Thanks, pal. Lonnie.
Do some shots.
Lonnie, more desserts for my friends. Gee, I wish I could have 40 of my friends.
Only the best, Lonnie. On Scoresman.
Hey, Lonnie, funny money for everyone. A lot of the guys are complaining. All right.
No.
I'm glad it was a good job.
It's not like
good
that.
Well, job well done, Ronnie. At least you took care of the guys. I know I can't.
Good man, Ronnie.
You were able to. Good man. Good man.
Thanks, bro.
You're the hero.
Thank you. Happy birthday.
Thank God for you.
Thank God for you. All the guys got to go. You're generous. I'm not.
And Howard, F you when you're on the screen.
Yeah. Hey, F. Howard, he wouldn't have invited us. Ronnie invites us all the time. Ronnie doesn't leave anybody out.
First of all,
Ronnie doesn't have to make the hard decisions. He's our man.
I didn't say F you to you.
Well, that's okay. That's all right.
Whoever told
F
you
you,
that.
Howard. F you.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I said that.
All right.
Okay.
All right. F me.
Believe me, Sal would have had it on tape if I said it.
Right. All right. Anyway, Brian, I'm glad you had a good time at the party. Richie,
Thanks.
glad you did.
Sorry
Ronnie,
you missed it,
happy
man.
birthday. I'm glad you had a good time.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Couldn't go, man. I couldn't get there.
This weekend coming up. We go out this weekend coming up.
Nah, you know what? Lonnie was gracious enough to have 40 of you. I don't think I can go this weekend.
He needs to recover.
Yeah, I don't think if I go this weekend, it would seem like I was a schnurrer. Since I threw a party last week.
There was a huge party last week. Maybe you just want a small party this week.
Yeah, maybe Lonnie wouldn't mind throwing my party this week. Holy cow. All right, listen, Hollywood
Now
Squares...
you won't want to go for 6 months because you're trying to be nice.
I'm not going to go for 6 months because I don't want to abuse the privilege after my party for 40 people.
Oh, Howard, I forgot to tell you, I'm having my cousin's confirmation at Nobu. Did I tell you that?
Go ahead. Ronnie says he's Nobleman, 92.3. All right.
Yeah, he can help you with that.
I hope the party was great.
No, it wasn't.
Hey, Ronnie, seriously? Tell Lonnie I'm not going to go there for 6 months because I don't want to abuse it since he had such a big
Tell him
party.
yourself.
Yeah, I will tell him.
I won't even speak to him
I'll tell him. I'll tell him.
Okay? I won't talk to him.
I was thinking of going there next weekend, but I don't want to abuse it.
How could you?
Yeah. You had 40 people.
It would be embarrassing.
All right. All right. When we come back, Hollywood Squares.
Even Lonnie would say, weren't you you had a party here last week?
That's right.
I don't want to be in here.
You know, to give you an idea of how much Phelan drank, I said to him, I think you've had enough, bro.
I think I might remember that.
I did.
If Artie said it, you know there's a problem.
Brian Failen, the camera box posted about 5 minutes ago. You had some serious tape going, but
What were you doing 5 minutes before this?
Oh, I had an episode.
An episode?
But yeah, like, I don't know. They said my eyes rolled in the back of my head and I wasn't there for a little bit.
You were technically dead.
Dude, if that's all an episode is, I think I'm in syndication. I think I have 100 episodes.
We'll be back right after these. 95X. Outdone. The Jesus twins are having a big feud with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Do you want to hear about it?
Sure.
I'd say that, absolutely.
Does Arnold know?
Jesus twins.
Howard, what's up?
Hey, what's going on?
We have a serious problem out here in California. It needs your attention.
Okay.
Well, you know, the bodybuilder turned actor turned governor.
Yes.
Arnold
He's
Schwarzenegger.
turned into something else recently.
What?
He's a freaking liar.
Okay, go ahead.
In television commercials airing all across California, this man falsely states that 26,000 dangerous criminals will be released from prison if Prop 66 passes. There's a proposition out here that if you steal a candy bar, Howard, you get sent to jail for life.
I'm for that.
It's unbelievable. Howard, anyway, it's been proven by the Sacramento Superior Court judge who ordered that statement removed from the ballot argument, calling Schwarzenegger's claim patently false and mathematically impossible. But he has no choice but to lie because in order to get reelected in 2006, he needs the support of the powerful prison guards union behind him.
Why are
and
you
the
guys?
CCPOA,
Why are you
the prison
guys?
guards union stands
Why are
to
you
lose
guys?
5,000 jobs.
Well, okay.
1/6 of their membership if Prop 66 passes.
Why are you guys so concerned about people who steal not going to jail? Are you stealing?
Howard, the organization didn't pick the Jesus twins. The Jesus twins picked themselves to stand up for an issue they feel strongly about.
Why do you feel so strongly?
Howard,
That's what
this isn't even about us.
But why do you feel so strongly about prisoners not doing time?
Howard, you know we grew up with
Are you
We
planning?
grew up with a father in prison.
Are you planning?
Everybody knows that.
I know. Are you planning to go on a crime spree?
Howard, everybody knows that we grew up with a dad in prison.
So you...
And no one has to believe the crazy Jesus twins from the Howard Stern show. They don't have to believe us, but do yourself a favor, get the information for yourself, and people will believe it just as much as we do what's going on in California.
Howard, all we're saying is that Californians have to get educated. They have to vote yes on Prop 66.
Howard, over 65% of the people being locked up under 3 strikes are in jail for a nonviolent offense.
Howard, you don't steal aspirin and go away for life. It's just not right. And that's what
Really?
we're saying.
I don't know about that.
Howard, you agree that drug offenders comprise nearly 1/4 of the 3 strikes population, some 10,000 inmates.
Well, I don't agree.
I don't even think they're committing a crime.
I don't even think people who do drugs should go to jail. I do agree
Howard,
with you.
I agree with you. And you know what? More third strikers are in jail for drug possession than for second-degree murder, assault with a deadly weapon, and rape combined.
Well, that's not right.
Of course it's not right, and we're spending billions of dollars as taxpayers to keep prison maintenance going. It's a sham with Schwarzenegger. Schwarzenegger knows he can't get reelected without their backing. The CCPOA is one of the most powerful unions in the state of California. They're the ones bankrolling all of the new advertisements against Fox.
Have you boys gotten a job yet?
What?
Have you boys gotten a job yet?
Ask Howard. We've been campaigning for John Kerry
All right.
for the last 6 months.
All right, that's good. All right, enough said.
And obviously, Schwarzenegger is now best friends with Bush. It's a total campaign of deception.
All right.
He knows that if he doesn't support the prison guards union for a second.
I love them. They're so together with their argument.
What happened to your music?
When we were in your studio a couple years ago, we came in on this issue. The people out here have finally put it on the ballot. We just want to make sure today that Californians go out there and vote yes on 66.
All right, enough said. Thank you, guys. I got to run, though. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Howard.
Thank you.
We appreciate your support in raising the awareness.
Thank you very much.
Prop 66 will restore the 3 strikes law.
All right.
How do they stay afloat?
I wanted to politely say goodbye. They made their point,
They
but
can't let you do that.
they will not let me say goodbye.
I love them. You know, the ones telling the other one to shut up. It's just great.
All right. Anyway, yes, Joe.
Hey, Howard, what's going on,
Hey, man.
Listen, just wanted to tell you I was the first person out here in New Jersey at my, poll place, voted for Kerry. Love what you guys are doing.
Thanks. And you know, let's hope tomorrow we can tell Bush to screw off with this FCC stuff, too. And I know it's Democrats, too, with the FCC, but he's the guy in power, and he's the guy who appointed Colin Powell's son. So, we hold him responsible for that, too, if you need one more reason. All right, listen, we got to take a break. We got a ton of stuff to get to.
I got an email from Hillary Clinton on that issue.
Yeah, she emails me regularly, too, but it's mostly sexual stuff. Yeah, we've been emailing each other.
Phillips was a big, burly man who always wore cowboy boots.
Is that right, Bill Clinton?
Hillary was a big, burly man who always wore cowboy boots.
That's an email I got on her.
Hey, what about that Monica Lewinsky? I heard you said the other day in an interview that she's a dry hole.
Bill?
Monica Lewinsky was a dry hole.
Yeah, I heard you say that.
Monica Lewinsky was a dry hole.
Right.
I'm surprised all the news organizations didn't pick up on that.
I served an invasion of Monica Lewinsky.
You invaded Monica Lewinsky?
I served an invasion of Monica Lewinsky.
Do you think he served in the invasion?
He served in the invasion.
I served an invasion of Monica Lewinsky.
I guess there was a whole troop that went in.
Yeah, it was a fleet.
She looks like she could handle a fleet.
So he grew up to be a handsome, hard-working, fun-loving man.
Yeah, we heard that. All right, hey, listen, we got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
Hey, this is David Spade. And if I'm in town and I remember what channel Howard Stern's on and there's nothing better on, I tune in and listen to him until there's a 40-minute commercial.
95X. Hey-oh! Yeah, election day, and we are hoping for a miracle. High pitch. Take it, buddy.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, Daddy. Who's high pitch?
All right.
Who's high pitch?
I was just watching tape of Sal goofing on Ronnie after my discussion with him yesterday about his scores party.
Oh, Ronnie was in a funk.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's a little uncomfortable in the car, yes.
I saw him as I was leaving, and I thought, hey, Ronnie, how you doing? I'm fine. You're taking a lot of hits. I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
I like Rombo. I just had to set it straight. It's getting crazy out there. I mean, really. 40 people at that party.
Well, my question is, I mean, he's been throwing that party every year. Has it always been?
It's growing.
It's growing.
Yeah. I just hate it when guys go back to use the champagne room and customers are told there's a Howard Stern party going on.
Well, yeah, I understand that point exactly, especially when you're not there.
Yeah. Party was good, though. Sal used his brains and had his tape recorder with him, at least recorded a couple of guys. Brian Failen was so drunk at Ronnie's party that it's like maybe the funniest thing I ever heard. And I've been with Brian.
When he's like that.
When he's just wasted, especially in New Orleans when we were there together, but this might even be more drunk than he's ever been.
Yeah, he was still walking.
I think he's more drunk than he's ever been because he's married now and he has kids and he never can get out of the house. So when he gets out, he immediately gets wasted.
Well, we haven't known him single, so he was always married. I think it's the kids.
The kids did it. So now, because now when he gets out of the house, he just, bam!
He doesn't know what to do.
I'm Brian Failen. I do camera robotics, listen. About 5 minutes ago, you had some serious tape going, but, listen, I'm a mess. What am I going to say, man?
Hey, what's wrong with you?
I'm good, bro.
Here's Ronnie.
That's Ronnie, who's also drunk and gets very loud when he's drunk.
The master of ceremonies becomes Mr. Personality. The master of ceremonies.
Do you know what time Ronnie got in? From the Friday night party? He told me yesterday. I was shocked.
7 a.m.
Yeah, 6:30.
Yeah.
Wow.
And forgot his keys and his wife had to let him in.
Where Scores doesn't stay open that long, does it?
Oh, for Ronnie it does.
Oh.
Well, it's one of those Howard Stern parties.
Oh,
well, it's open on the floor.
Oh.
You know what's funny about Failen?
Special. It's special treatment.
You know what's funny about Failen? The flyer said the party starts at 8:30.
Yeah.
So I got there about 10:30. And I said to Failen, "How long you been there?" He goes, "Since 8:29."
Yeah.
Sleep. You sleep.
I am sorry. I'm going to pull my famous Brian Failen maneuver, and I'm going to leave without saying goodbye to anybody. I am God. I am God, dude.
Wow.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
I hold in my hand, by the way, Sal was working overtime. I hold in my hand the Brian Failen drunk game, where they ask Brian Failen questions.
Oh.
Intelligence questions while he's in that condition.
Oh, good. Let's do it. Let's play.
It's really good.
I'll play that. Hey, by the way, while we're queuing up the Brian Failen drunk game, my girlfriend came to me last night. She goes, I've never asked you for anything, but I have to ask you for something. I said, okay, what is it? She goes, could you promote this thing I'm doing today? So I said, okay, all right. So Beth O and many other hot models will be walking the runway. She volunteered to do this Animals Up for Adoption, North Shore Animal League fashion show.
Oh, how nice.
It's tomorrow at 11 a.m. at the Garden City Hotel. The tickets are $125 because it's a fundraiser for the North Shore Animal League. Evidently in Florida, there's like hundreds of dogs they were going to kill and cats and things.
Really?
So a bunch of the women got together. They're having this fashion show, and hopefully people come down and adopt animals, and she'll be walking the runway in many outfits.
Well, I'll tell you, North Shore Animal League is a great organization.
They really are. Tickets are $125 with chances to win many amazing prizes. So,
you know what?
I thought I'd make you aware of that if you want to go see hot chicks walking a runway.
She forwarded me the plug. Last night I was reading it, and it just made her like 100 times hotter. Instead of people are always like, can you plug my calendar? She's like, we're saving dogs that were, hit the hurricane in Florida.
Yes. So that's something nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. Now, are we all queued?
Yeah.
How does this game work?
You play the first thing, and it's just gives you an idea of where Brian's at.
Okay. Sal, you want to be here? Since you were smart enough to put this together. All right, let me hear this.
It's spelled fellatio.
Fellatio. V. Fellatio. F-L. Fellatio. F-A-L-I-C-H-E-O.
Oh, my.
All right, so that gives you an idea where we're
All
at.
right, now we can play.
I don't know that he can spell fellatio straight.
Yeah, tell him to come in here now and spell.
What he just spelled was falafel.
How wasted was he? What time of night did you do this? Was he as wasted as he is on that tape?
Yeah, I drove him home for about an hour, 40 minutes, and all I heard all the way home was... Couldn't make out one word.
Can you spell fellatio now?
No.
No.
I don't think I can.
I never, you know what, that was never a vocabulary word in school. So
F-E-L-L-A-T-I-O, isn't it?
I think.
I would think.
I don't know.
I think I thought it was one L. I thought it was one L, actually. F-E-L-A-T-I-O, but I could be wrong.
2 L's.
2 L's. F-E-L-L. I know.
B-J.
Right, that's what we...
Well, that would have been funny.
I think I did.
I got to hear how you spelled it. F-A-C-H.
Spell fellatio.
Fellatio. V. Fellatio. F-L. Fellatio. F-A-L-I-C-H-E-O.
There's a C in there.
F-A-L-I...
Falaccio.
H-O.
The Falaccio papers.
Falaccio.
All right, here we go. Here's a question.
Okay, what is the chemical symbol for water?
All right, now this is pretty easy. We all know it's H2O. Let's see how
I don't remember this question.
You don't remember anything from the night.
Do you think he knows that it's H2O?
You don't remember the oral you gave me in the car on the way home.
I remember that.
Do you think he knows?
I don't know. I say no.
H2O. He almost spelled fellatio.
I'm not sure he knows that when he's sober.
I said, we're asking if we think he knows now or on the tape.
That's the question.
I say he doesn't know.
I'm going to say he does.
I don't remember, to tell you the truth.
I don't even remember that commercial, that question.
That commercial.
Do you want to, how many drinks did you have? Do you have any idea?
I must have had about 10 vodka and cranberries, but
a lot of shots.
A lot of shots, and I'm here and I did a lot of shots with people. I didn't even know they were there.
I personally did 5 shots with you.
You did, right? Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing I did like that many shots with as many people, and I'm like,
I mean, you don't know you're doing shots? I mean, what does that say about you?
It means I had a good time.
It says he's
first of all, he sounds like he's still drunk.
Yeah, no, but my point is, like, at what point do you say, maybe I got a problem? I mean, you drink 10 vodkas and it's not enough? Like, what's enough?
You know what it is? It doesn't hit me. It all hits me all at once. As I'm going, I'm like, oh, well, I'm not feeling anything. And then all of a sudden, bang!
So bang, once bang happens...
You keep drinking?
No, I don't keep drinking.
But
When I'm bang, I'm sitting there, that's when you go, blah, blah, blah. That's me bang.
When bang happens...
All right, I say he does not know the symbol H2O.
He has to.
Let's see.
H2O.
Oh.
See, he's not that drunk.
that way.
Hey, can I ask Brian a story? I heard about him once. I'm just curious. Is it true that one time you went to the racetrack and you passed out and they put you on one of those golf carts and dumped you off at your car?
Yeah.
Who would dump him off in his car when he's that drunk?
The people at the track?
Yeah, no, I was with KC. We went for the day, and I got hammered, and we were, I used to work there, so a friend of mine had a golf cart, and he drove me to my car.
And you passed out by the car?
Yeah, I fell asleep.
Wait a second, we might be talking about is that the only time it happened?
No, yeah, that's the time.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let me hear the next question.
A baby goat is known as what?
Baby goat is known as what? You would know that.
Does he?
Like I said, half of these questions I don't remember.
Let me see.
Does he know?
Billy.
That can only come from a drunk guy.
What is baby goat is a cat?
A kid.
Oh. I don't know it.
Billy the Kid.
Billy the Kid.
Oh, it's a kid?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Billy goat.
I'm sober. I got to tell you. You wouldn't call a baby goat a calf?
No, that's a cow.
That's what they were about to say.
Right.
All right. That was too hard a question, dude.
Oh,
Billy.
Kid, everybody knows that.
I don't.
Other people got it right.
No, they did.
Yeah, the two other drunks.
Like who? Einstein?
Spell inebriated.
Spelling thinks he can't spell that now.
Spelling.
Inebriated. I-N-E-B-R-I-A-T-E-D.
Very good.
So, can he do it?
Inebriated. I-N-E-N-E. I like to say I-N, but it's I-A-N. A-N-E-B-R-A-I-T-E-D. Inebriated.
Wow.
That's like 4 letters.
Yeah. I like to say I-N, but it's A-N. How many nickels make $1?
He knows that.
He knows it, yeah.
You think he knows it?
Yeah, that's something he knows.
I'm saying he knows it.
That's in there.
That could be a tricky one.
You can't erase that with booze.
Maybe he doesn't know. Maybe he doesn't know.
He's not going to get it.
Really? You think not? All right. All right, let's
How could
see.
he not know that, though?
Sober, yes. Drunk?
Let me see.
That's in there.
20.
Yeah. See, I knew that.
And
That's
it's
ingrained.
And the tone is like 20. Like, what are you?
Like, what are you, crazy?
Come on.
All right, come on, man.
Give me something hard.
How many nickels in $1, Billy?
What is 40% of 20?
He doesn't know that.
Do the math.
5.
Oh, my God.
Spell fellatio.
Fellatio.
Oh,
that's
All right,
okay.
that's in there.
So we're trying it again.
I think I was drunk when I edited this thing.
All right, the drunken Brian Failen game. I don't know how I feel about it.
Well, we could do it again.
He'd be glad to participate.
Now, do you hear that tape when you go, you know what, man? Next time I go out, I'm going to lay low.
Maybe not.
He doesn't care.
Yeah, this is
You know what? If that happens 4 times a week, then you have a
What about
problem.
my theory? You have kids now. You're never allowed out of the house. It's very difficult for you. I know you.
I'm looking to have as much fun as I can in the little amount of time as I'm out. Yeah, that's definitely happening. But it's not like every weekend now. It's like every month, maybe once a month. I'm out drinking now.
Right.
You know, it's a different time now. So, but I like to have fun.
You're one of those guys that just drinking is fun, right?
Yeah, it's just it's social.
I knew you in high school. I mean, I didn't know you specifically, but I knew guys like you. Yeah.
So I mean.
You're my worst nightmare.
Exactly. At the party, after you go to a party and he starts goofing on you,
Look who's here. Actually, you knew when someone new walked into the party because Phelan went, shot!
Right, that's probably what happened. It's like just started yelling shots. Because I turned around. I do remember one time turning around and it was a whole ball full of shots. So
you were supposed to grow up and become a cop. I don't know how the hell you ended up in
You know what? I took the cop test. I took the fireman test.
I know. I know. I know.
Right.
Believe me, I know you.
Yeah, you know me.
Suffolk County's finest right there.
I'm not self-serving.
I was supposed to grow up and become a prisoner, so that's all right.
Yeah.
Sergeant Phelan. Everybody's buddy.
Officer Phelan walking the beat.
Spell Phelan. Feet 5.
Feet 5 pro fum.
I'm Brian Failen. I do camera box. But listen, about 5 minutes ago, you had some serious tape going, but, listen, I'm a mess. What am I going to say, man?
Hey, what's wrong with you?
That's my buddy.
Mr. Happy with a big smile.
Yeah, he starts smiling when he gets drunk and it never leaves his face.
Exactly. The big Ronnie smile.
Yeah.
Hey, don't I throw a great party on Howard's name?
Artie's right, though. It's 2 guys that didn't pass the cop test.
Right. Partying.
It's not, these aren't just shots, Howard. At this party, these are
You're kidding. They're big shots, huh?
Big shots.
Ronnie's a sport. What a great guy.
Thank you.
Sleep! You sleep. I am fine. I'm going to pull my famous Brian Failen maneuver, and I'm going to leave without saying goodbye to anybody. That's my move.
Famous Brian Failen maneuver. Can't even say his own name.
No.
He was so wasted you couldn't say Phelan.
No, I couldn't.
Brian Failen maneuver.
I'm going nuts, baby!
That is my move, because
That's
once
drunk.
you start saying goodbye, everybody holds you down and keeps you there. So
I've never been so drunk I can't say my own name.
No.
Come out with me more often.
I've been out with you. Let's see what this is.
Yeah.
Benji's drunk. Benji doesn't sound drunk to me here. Benji reveals his feelings about Howard. But
Doing a bit.
Yeah, he's doing a bit.
What's one thing you always wanted to tell Howard Stern but really never had the balls to do so? Well, you know what? Here, I'll be honest. I think he treats me like a dick, and it really pisses me off. But also,
by the way, just been informed, Benji not even here?
He's not here.
Oh, you're kidding.
He's one of those guys you never know when he's not here.
No.
Which is not a good thing when you come up for a raise.
You're finally only going to play something on the air of his
I
and
know.
talk to him, and he's not here.
Good.
Typical.
You know when he's coming, though. He's running down the hallway.
Of the show, it's really fun to be a part of it. Sometimes it's really cool to me. But, well, he knows. I mean, I guess I had the balls to say it. I've said it to him. He's really cross. He's a real dick to me. And without justification.
No justification there.
But, you know, this isn't something we didn't know.
Maybe he took election day off.
Here's drunken Ronnie having a good night at his party, all full of himself.
The belle of the ball.
The belle of the ball. Throwing a big party for himself. On my ass.
He's Miss Scarlet.
I'll invite 40 of my friends.
He was standing on a chair all night waving to everybody because you couldn't see him in the crowd because he's so small.
I'll invite 40 of Howard's friends without Howard there and throw a big, expensive party that Howard would never throw because he doesn't want to take advantage of Lonnie.
Well, actually, what he was Howard for the night.
Yeah, it was Howard for the night.
Ronnie Stern.
Ronnie Stern.
Exactly. Howard Mund.
Who's the biggest scumbag on the show? Sal the Stockbroker. Who's the biggest ass kisser on the show? Jason. What's one thing you always wanted to tell Howard but really never did? No comment. Who is the biggest phony on the show? Richie Christie. Okay, if you had to have gay sex once with a guy, who would that guy be? Artie. What?
Artie.
Jeez,
Ever since that
one.
hypnotism.
Yeah.
Wow.
The answer is no one.
Yeah, I mean, that's the most flattering thing I've ever heard, but...
Then Richie Wilson from me in his drunken stupor
Oh, yes.
had to talk about me.
What's one thing you always wanted to tell Howard Stern, but you never had the balls to do so?
He surrounds himself with a bunch of douchebag friends. That a lot of people say that they're douchebags, but they won't have the balls to admit it to his face.
Wait, Richie was weighing in a lot on my life.
I'm getting drunk listening to these tapes.
I know.
Richie doesn't sound that drunk, though.
Because Richie knows so much about my friends. Richie and I do a lot of hanging.
Who knew he was watching this closely?
It's kind of
He
creepy.
didn't have an opinion.
It's a little creepy. Richie's a little creepy.
A little, Jesus. He's got a lot of evil in him.
Well, the more you get to know him.
All his friends are creepy.
Richie feels that you should be hanging out with him. That's his problem.
Is that right?
Yeah, for real.
Oh, stop.
You know, I think a lot of people on the show feel that way. Like, if we conversate with Howard all day, I know, I'm a retard too.
Conversate.
You're not even drunk. What are you drinking?
Converse or
If we engage in conversation with Howard during the course of the day and we contribute to the show, it's kind of odd that all of a sudden he's going out with a douchebag like Dominic versus, let's say, like somebody like Richie Wilson.
Oh.
That's how, I guess a lot of us look at it that way.
He might be right. Like, people make a connection with you in here, and you're very good. You know who people are, and you talk to them, and you make them feel very comfortable, and then you don't hang out with them.
Yeah. But I don't see how saying hello means I got to hang out with you.
I'm not saying it's clear thinking. I'm just saying it's thinking I think that Sal's right about.
Why is that, Howard?
What?
Like, why wouldn't you ever ask, like, Richie to a
First of all, why would anybody want... I mean, why is it so important to hang out with me? Who the hell am I?
You're everything to us.
You know what's
Well,
funny?
that's crazy.
But you know what's funny? Whenever we do have those parties, like, you know, the party I threw for you that one time and nobody would sit near you.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to hang with you, but nobody will sit near you when they get the opportunity.
I know. It was weird. But meanwhile, who the hell, why would it be important to Richie to hang out with me? What, because I'm
Do
famous?
you think they have, I mean, is there something he has in common with Howard that he loves to
I
hang
personally
out
think
with
if we get to hang out with you, we get to know you even more.
Well, who wants to know you?
It'll help us to contribute to the show.
Oh, please.
So he wants to sit around being watched by you guys.
How the hell is
You know
Dominic
what,
Barber
Sal,
so interesting?
Sal, you're gay.
I'm not gay. I'm telling you how people
Dominic
feel.
Barbara is not someone I hang out with. I don't know what you get that impression. I've been with Dominic 3 times this year.
Homo.
Well, that's more than you've been with Sal.
You reeled it in. You used to spend more time with Dominic. I think people.
Yeah, Dominic and I used to hang out a little bit, but that's a personal relationship.
Well, I think that's where Richie's hate comes from. It comes through.
Yeah, why would you choose Dominic instead of Richard?
Oh, he's feeling rejected.
Exactly.
I guess.
You're mistaking friends with stalkers, I guess.
Oh, boy.
You know, Howard, when you are at parties, I notice you are pretty much, you're to yourself.
Oh, my God. When were you at a party?
I'm noticing a lot there.
What party were you at with me?
I was at, 2 years ago, Melissa's birthday party, Ross Zapen's fiance.
Yeah, you were there?
Yeah, that's my point. I was there. You didn't notice. But the thing is,
where was the party?
It was at Red with the in the W Hotel on 34th. You were there. You came in later. You guys went out
came
to
in at
dinner.
9:18. You left at 11:10.
Yeah,
I wasn't that observant.
He's written it all down.
No, I just
I was
noticed
to myself.
I just noticed you like to be to yourself. It was you and Beth. You guys were like leaning up against the pole. You guys were actually making out like two 14-year-olds in a high school hallway.
No, there was something. Oh, you mean I could have talked to you or made out with a blonde?
No, I'm not implying that.
Why wouldn't you leave Beth?
Sal's
to go
crossing.
I didn't say a word to
Sal's crossing the creepy line right now.
I can't imagine.
I did not say a
Yeah,
word.
you'd break that up to go hang out.
I have
with
a
Beth.
question.
You belong Sal for a hot model who likes to save dogs.
Right. Believe me, Howard didn't invite me there. It was just a coincidence.
No. We're just saying. Of course he would not do that and go talk to you.
I wouldn't talk to any dude over a chick.
I don't blame you, but the thing is, I want to ask you, do you prefer to be left alone? Obviously, all eyes are on you because of your
All eyes aren't on me.
Yes, they are. They are, dude.
You're insane.
I'm not insane. Gary.
No, when you're at a party, I mean, I don't do it so much, but
like I went to Ross's party, right? Now the Halloween party, but I wasn't in costume. Everyone was in costume. And Ross hustled me right over to sit next to Cindy Crawford and Randy Gerber. But we didn't have anything to say to each other. Because she's famous and I am. I mean, we don't have anything to say to
he's
each other.
taking his two celebrity friends.
Right,
and
yeah.
putting them
He
together.
put us on a couch and both sitting there looking at each other.
Actually, for you, because of what you might have said about Cindy in the past, it's more awkward.
Right. No, I know.
They've gone through that.
Cindy and I have been together before.
Yeah.
Cindy worships me.
My question is, do you prefer to be alone and unbothered at these parties, or do you mind people?
I don't want to be. I don't go to a party to be alone, Sal. You retard. What's the matter with you? No, I don't go to a party to be alone. When you go to a party, you party with people.
Why don't you do your party thing and let him do his party thing, and
I'll
if
call
your
Ronnie
two
tomorrow.
circles collide,
Yeah.
Get
then
Ronnie
it's
in
okay.
here. Maybe Ronnie could put a
I know
party
when
together
you are
for
at
me.
a party, you drink. You are a happy drunk, though.
Yeah, I love to
You
drink.
are
I go to parties, I hang out. Yes, Chauncey.
Howard, let me just tell these guys. I actually had the opportunity to hang out with you a couple of times. Once, remember Joseph's? We actually sat down during lunch.
Yeah, when I was with Richie.
Yeah, it's really not that interesting.
First of all, that place was called Josephina's.
Josephine, I'm sorry, Josephine.
Number two, I don't walk around trying to be interesting.
I'm just saying, we really didn't have much to say. I think these guys would be disappointed if you took them to lunch or took them out.
Chauncey, just because I didn't have anything to say to you doesn't mean I can't be interesting. I saw you in a restaurant. I invited you to sit down with us, and then we proceeded to grill you about some of your life, and it was endlessly fascinating to us.
Yeah, you were doing all the talking because you were the man on the spot.
Right.
No, are you insulted?
No, I don't walk around all day trying to be as interesting to you as I can be. I'm out being a human being. I'm not looking to entertain.
These guys would be disappointed.
What?
I think they'd be disappointed. The fantasy of hanging out with you wouldn't meet what they think it is.
Why would you fantasize about hanging out with me? What is it you suspect I'm doing?
I think they think it's more glamorous and exciting, and it's
glamorous and exciting. I'm sitting and eating in a restaurant. How could it be glamorous and exciting?
You just think something great is going to happen, or it's going to make your day, or it's going to be something,
That's what you think.
Well, we did learn something here, that they all want to hang out with you for some reason.
Dude,
that you're being stalked by everyone here.
I don't want to hang out with guys who are sitting waiting for something big to happen. I hang out with people who just want to hang out.
Did you know Sal
you touched on something. You just touched on something. That's why you don't hang out with those guys, because that's what they're waiting for. They're not friends. They're hanging out with you because they're almost like fans of yours.
What are you, Charlie? You're not a friend. You're a fan.
Yeah, well, that's why it wasn't that exciting.
Yeah, he's waiting for something exciting.
Right, he wants to be entertained again.
My friends are just friends.
That proves my point.
Yeah, I'm not looking to entertain you.
Well, your close friends we don't even know about, these guys who they don't like, they're real friends. Like, they don't care.
Right.
They're just...
Yeah, they don't call up and say, Howard stood in the corner and didn't talk to me.
Right.
That's exactly right. That's my point.
Like Ross said to me, I knew, he goes, I knew you were drunk because I looked over and you and Beth were like sitting on a chair making out. Because I know once you start getting all lovey-dovey, you're wasted.
Yeah.
So I said, yeah, and I split. It wasn't interesting. But why would it be interesting? I'm not so interesting.
But you know what? There is a lot of expectation out there, it seems, and everybody wants to hang out with you. I don't know what you've created here. You got a room full of stalkers.
You're the nutty guy on the radio who just gets chicks to drop their clothes like that.
Yeah.
You know, if you go, there must be tons of chicks. And
although one night I went out with Pat, my friend Pat, just got married.
Yeah, but they didn't get to hang out with you then.
And we were hanging out. We were walking out of a restaurant. These two chicks came over and took their shirts off. And he was like thrilled. He was like, wow, it's great hanging out with you.
But that doesn't happen all the time.
Right?
No. But see, they miss that because you won't hang out with them.
Right.
It didn't happen to Josephina.
And Chauncey, you didn't hang out with me. You were in there eating, and I said, why don't you come join us and say hello? You were waiting to interview someone.
Right.
And I invited you over to my table to say, hey, why don't you come and so you don't feel so lonely?
Because apparently you're a nice guy or something.
Strange, too, because you kept asking me about my boat, and you said, do you live on your boat? I'm like, no, I just have a boat. And you kept...
I was asking you about your life. Well, I mean, what would you expect to have happen?
I don't know.
You're insane.
All of them
funny, though? I thought we did bonds when that other time at John's wife's play premiere.
Howard, he's a stalker. Trust me.
He's nuts.
No, because he'll like email me after he spoke to you or sent you something, and Chauncey, he takes it like it's the world to him. And
I like Chauncey. Like I saw him at John's wife's play, and I go and I'm, hey man, how you doing? What's that? And he interprets this as some sort of encounter.
This was the time he called and said you hit on him.
Yeah, he said that I was trying to get with him sexually.
But everything with him
is weird because we were sitting on a bench, you and I, and our girlfriends were between us, and you were rubbing your knee on me, and you were rubbing my arm.
Wait, Chauncey, you had a girlfriend? I was rubbing your knee and your arm. Okay, Chauncey. Right. Like I would ever touch you.
You know what it is? You're a good guy, and you're a friendly guy. And I think when you get drunk, you get very touchy-feely.
That's not true. I've been with him when he's drunk, and he'd never touch me. Nobody would. I've been with him.
No, Chauncey, I can't keep my hands off him.
I've been with Howard drunk.
Have you seen him?
It's those hair plugs and tattoos. He does it every time. That doughy white skin. I can't wait to rub my hands on it.
Everyone on the show's been with Howard when he's been drunk at one time or another, and you're the only one with that story.
Well, because he's really hot.
Once that he and I are best friends. Remember you did that shirt survey?
What?
You remember you did that test, Howard, and it came out that the color red was very important to you, and you interpreted that as being me, and that meant that I was your best friend?
Right. Okay, I got to get away from you.
I got two more things for you, Howard. One more clip that you should play off of that, then I have a tape of Ronnie and Sal mixing it up in the hallway.
All right. You have what?
There's one more, you should play, Who Thinks Who's an Ass Kisser?
I don't know if people care.
Oh, okay.
Let me see.
Who is it?
This is Drunken Jason.
Who's the biggest ass kisser on the show? Honestly, I would say Radzinski.
Wow. Radzinski?
Robin Radzinski?
Well, where did he... Nijinsky.
Radzinski.
I would say Radzinski.
Where does that come from?
Somebody gets gay when they're drunk.
Who's the biggest scumbag on the show? Biggest scumbag. Today, the biggest scumbag for me would be Scott the Pace, who can't think a f***ing joke about himself.
Wow, Jason, you sound like you were hitting a few.
I don't remember answering. Well, I didn't even hear that last one.
Scott the Pace. The biggest scumbag is Scott the Pace.
There's weirdness going on.
It does sound like he's been sucking
And the
helium.
biggest ass kisser is Radzinski. And I take pictures for the website. I'm a
By the way,
website picture taker.
Speaking of website pictures, there's some good ones up there right now.
Remember to get out there and vote.
Did you put Colin Quinn?
Remember to vote, guys. Vote Democratic.
Yeah, there's 3 pictures of Colin Quinn hanging out with the spit whore in the green room yesterday. Those two were all over each other. The entire rest of the show.
It was weird. Like every time we went up to the green room, did you go up there? Colin was on the floor with that spit whore
It was
chick?
like Sodom and Gomorrah back then.
I saw the beginning of it, and I said, you know what, this is getting a little too intimate for me to watch. I left.
We got, I know. Nothing. She was touching herself. They got all the pictures up on the website, right?
She was touching herself. There was
got tons of pictures from Hollywood Squares yesterday.
Yeah, that was a wild scene.
Go to howardstern.com, check it out.
Colin, if you look at the pictures, you see he has red lipstick smeared all over the side of his
Yeah,
face.
because she had red lips.
But that was he claims that was from Hypergeric as Kelly Clarkson.
My favorite pictures were the pictures of Nicole Bass and Joey Buttafuoco. Nicole went and did some Asian... It's called Japanese hair straightening.
Yes, her hair was extremely straight.
Because I go, hey, your hair looks nice.
And she ate it up.
Did
you see?
Doesn't it make me look like Kathy
She
Griffin?
said something to me at the end, and I didn't understand a word of it. She goes, You know, I took a little break from working out, and, you know, now I'm getting back into it because she was going to do something. But she said, you know, the bodybuilding world has gone all to fitness, so what's a 6-foot-something woman going to do?
What's a 6-foot woman with a penis going to do?
Well, if you notice, she's kind of doughy now. She doesn't have the big muscular arms. She's there's the picture from the website.
Well, if you're that 6-foot woman, you try out for the Jets. Look at her. That's a tight end right there.
Yeah, so she...
Throw to me, Chad.
She's all upset about the body.
Chad, I'm open. I'm over here. I'm in the end zone.
I'm over here with my Japanese straightened hair.
Chad.
Now, Coach Herman?
Coach Herman.
Don't want to wear a helmet. I'll muss my Japanese hair.
You know what? I would love to remake the... All right, here's a great one. You know, I love when people squeal on other members of the show. Dear Howard, everyone's sweating right now. Jackie's saying, is this about me?
Who is
Fred's
it?
like, is this about me?
What did I do?
Right. This is about Fafa Fooey. Dear Howard, last night we were at a preview for the new Tom Hanks movie. Fooey. Sleepless in Seattle. Who even knew there was a new Tom Hanks movie?
I did because I had seen a trailer a couple of weeks ago.
We were sitting in the back row when we spotted Boy Gary and his entourage of 2 women and 1 man sitting 3 rows in front of us. I got to tell you something. Gary...
He's everywhere.
He's everywhere. And really, I have, like, extra work that I need him to do, but I don't ask him because I think...
Everybody's busy, you think?
I need a supervisor to really bust his balls. I really do need a supervisor. You're out every night of the week.
And I'm going to be out every night as long as I'm... night...
You never actually have to, like, stay in sometimes because you have work to do.
Oh, that's... Yeah, never did that.
Well,
I've done it
you don't do
before.
that.
Sure I have.
Let
When?
me ask you something.
When did you ever do that?
Robin, do you go out?
No, not much.
Do you go to plays? How many plays have you seen in the last 3
They're
months?
always on the weekends.
Of course, the woman has to save her voice for the show. She'll lose it otherwise.
I'm doing fine. I'm doing a good job here.
Well, let me ask you something,
The movie screening was at 7 o'clock the other night. Is that a problem? That I
When
was out
have
at
you
7?
ever stayed here late to do extra work?
If I stayed here, well, I stay here late a lot. I stay here till 4, 5, sometimes 6.
Oh, you do?
Sure.
Oh, I didn't know that. I was unaware
Yes, you
of
do.
that.
You know that all too well.
I absolutely
know
know
But
that.
I wanted to ask Howard a question.
Sure,
Yes.
go ahead. Excuse me, Robin.
All right,
I apologize.
Howard.
Yeah.
You work around the clock
Yes,
by
I do.
choice.
That's true.
Do you think it is proper to require that of others?
No, and I don't require it of others.
All
But
right.
once in a while, I say to myself, oh, you know, I had Ganji at the house. I had people working. I said, gee, I could have given a few of these things to Gary to do. Why not? But then I just...
I do a lot for the show. A lot.
No, you do... You
tell me I do the minimum.
Yes.
That's
you
a
do
lie.
what's necessary.
You
That's
do
a
what
lie.
you do what's necessary to keep your job. All right. So then it says here, Gary went down to get sodas with one of the females. Which female was that?
I went with Kathy, who also works in our
Right.
office, and Jennifer, who works in the promotions department.
Then she came back alone and told the others that Gary used his pull and got better seats in the reserve section up front. Now the question is Gary a big star and we don't know about it?
The answer to all those answers is yes.
Oh.
So who do you go to when you want to move your seat?
I went to somebody that worked at the movie company.
And what do you say to them?
I said, is there any chance that it's reserved seating?
Yes.
For media.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I didn't say, hey, I'm Gary, put me in
Hey,
there.
I'm
Well,
me.
what do you say? How do you introduce
I said,
yourself?
The guy knew me. When I walked in, he knew me. He knew me from the show because of you.
Right.
No question
Yeah.
about it.
And what do you say? I'm Gary, the producer
No,
of the Howard
I
Stern
didn't
Show.
have to say I'm Gary. He knew
you mean
me.
he knew already who you were?
When I came in and said, hey, Gary, how are you doing? I had seen him at other screenings.
Right, so you went up to him.
And they usually have passes to get into this media section.
I
I
see.
said, hey, is there any chance that you have any of those tickets to get in? He said, yeah, no problem.
I see.
I did not say, I'm Gary, let me in.
And why is it that the movie company is so excited to see you there? You don't say anything about the movies on the air.
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It doesn't matter.
Why do they want you there?
Because he's media.
Oh, you're media.
Yes.
You really feel you're media?
In a bizarre, convoluted way, yes.
Fascinating. Well, it's from
I'm not
Anthony.
Jeffrey Lyons, but in a strange way, I work on the show. Sometimes it might come up. I don't say to somebody, hey, if you put me in that section, I'll talk about your movie tomorrow.
Interesting that you perceive yourself as media. Anyway, for our devoted fans, Anthony and Brenda, there is the answer. Gary says he is a big star, and we don't know about
I
it.
did not know. I just said I am not a big star.
No, you said you were a big
You
star.
said the answer to all those questions is yes.
He doesn't even know what he just said. You know what Gary does?
What?
He skates on those rollerblades. He's a skating star.
I did that on Monday.
That's right.
During time when I could have been doing things for you, I skated.
You're not really media, though. You know what you are? You are meteor.
Mediocre.
No, you are meteor because you've gained weight. You've got meat on you. You're meteor.
Oh, meteor. I got
You
it.
got
Meteor.
a meteor. Yeah, okay. There you go. All right, thank you, Fafa Fooey. So there it is, Fafafui using his considerable pull as media.
Throwing around his weight.
Throwing around his considerable weight. I just picture like Tobin coming back with the popcorn and soda. Guess what? Gary just threw his weight around.
Gary just used his clout to get us better seats.
I want a list of wherever you go in terms of extracurricular activities. I want a list of where my name is used to get into things.
There's a chance that might happen.
What do you mean, a chance?
I mean, I'm going to try to put that together.
No. That's what I want.
I got you.
When you are invited to something where tickets are involved and you are using them, I want to know what everyone is doing. I want
just figure that you know what? You can save yourself some time. Just figure that every move I make somehow is related to you.
No.
But it is. Everything I do.
No.
When I go to
Listen
sleep,
to me.
the bed I sleep in,
Hey,
I bought
wise ass.
The money I made on the show.
No, wise ass. When you go to a movie, a free Tom Hanks movie, I want to be aware of it. I want to know because then I owe somebody a favor.
No, you don't owe anybody a favor.
Why not?
Because the envelope came to me, not to you.
And why do you think it came to you?
Because I work on the show. But
and why do you think they invited you?
Does every single person
why?
that works on every single show have
now
to do
I
this?
owe a favor to the person that let you in for free and treated you to exceptional seats.
That you don't owe anybody anything.
For the price of $7, now I owe somebody.
You don't owe anybody anything. Nobody got charged to be in the movie.
That's wrong. Now we've done them a favor.
No, we haven't.
Excuse me. They've done you a favor.
No, they haven't.
As a result, they've done the show a favor. They haven't done you a favor.
They invited many people to come see the movie.
I don't know why you continue to have these arguments.
This is what I want. As an employee of mine, this is what I want.
Yeah.
I want a list, a typed list every week of events that you go to.
I don't know.
No, that's what I want. I'm not kidding around. I'm not saying it for on the air.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I want to be aware of it.
Okay.
Not events that you do in terms of you and your wife buy tickets somewhere. But if you buy tickets...
I bought tickets for a play on June 24th. I'm going to see
Did
Angels
you use
in
my
America.
name to get the good seats?
No, I did not.
You didn't?
Oh, as a matter of fact, I did.
Oh, you did? So who did you call to get those good seats?
Peggy called somebody for me.
And who
I did pay for the seats, though.
Oh, you did pay?
I paid for the seats, but I did call somebody to get the tickets.
Someone did us a favor, the show a favor.
That is correct.
In my name, the Howard Stern Show did us a favor so that you could go see this play.
So can I start the list with
How many favors do you think I've asked for this year?
How many favors?
Yeah, how many of plays, of movies? Two. Wrong. Maybe three.
Okay,
let's just be honest. 3. How many do you figure you've asked for?
300.
Right. I want to be aware of everyone that you now owe favors to. Okay?
I owe favors to everybody.
I see it as a conflict of interest.
Yeah.
You know why they do it for you? They're afraid that if they don't do it for you, for some reason, I'm going to badmouth them on the air. Don't you get it?
No, I don't get it.
You don't get that.
Maybe in some instances you are right.
When you go to a play and then I badmouth it on the air.
Right.
Gary comes in this morning.
Being ripped off.
Boss, I was at the screening for Sliver. Don't say anything bad about it till Monday.
Nothing to do with me. Nothing. You can say whatever you want.
Well, good. Don't tell me when to say bad things about Sliver.
So go and say it. I don't care. It has nothing to do with it.
Well, then why did you tell me not to say anything?
Because
get out of here. Get out.
You want an answer?
No. Get out. Get out. Get out now and go work on your list. How dare you?
You know, you just cut it off when you can't get the answer.
That's right. Get out. I don't want the answer. I told you what the answer was.
The answer is
I want a list. I want a list.
The answer doesn't fit the mold.
I want a list of all free things. Kathy's a typist. Let her type the list. You feed it to her, okay?
But why don't you want to know the truth? Why don't you want the answer?
I don't want the answer. I've had all the answers I need.
All the answers.
The answer is that I want a list. You don't look like a fool. I want an answer every week on where you've gone.
But why can't I talk
where my name is used? Because I want to know when my name is used by my producer.
I have just legally changed my last name to From the Howard Stern Show.
Right. Yeah, you have.
I know.
I've never seen a guy who's a bigger chazer. You know, I must have such a reputation in the street.
I guess.
Of a guy who asks favors of people and badmouths them afterwards. I must have because I don't even know what favors are being done for me. Thank you. And please, I want a list so that when I badmouth somebody, I can apologize to them afterwards.
You badmouth whoever you want.
No, I can't. Because I'm seen as a freeloader through you. I never saw more of a freeloader than you. Free tickets, free this. Okay, can you get me better seats to this? Can you get me into the Knicks? I work for the Howard Stern Show. Excuse me, can you move my seat down? I work for the Howard Stern Show. The Howard Stern Show, the Howard Stern Show. I'm one of those guys who's very uncomfortable with all of that.
Okay.
I'm very uncomfortable. I would like to at least know where it is you're partying.
You got it.
Thank you. Okay, you can leave now.
May I?
Yep.
I can.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I'll see you.
Don't be belligerent, Gary. It's wrong what you're doing. It's wrong. Fa-fa-fooey gate. I'm breaking into his lifestyle. I need G. Gordon Liddy to break in.
Fooey. Fooey.
Jackie, what are you giving him? Private lessons in glomming?
Hey, he passed
This guy is king of the glommers.
No, Jackie should take lessons from him. Jackie's only taking T-shirts.
I know. Jackie doesn't even glom this
I'm
much.
the prince, he's the king.
And I don't even mind Jackie glomming because Jackie's one of my writers. I mean, it's Fafafui is glomming, and who needs him to glom?
He's everywhere.
Every night he is out on the town with that Mrs. Fooey and various entourage on my tuchus.
It's so funny because the other day he was mentioning that he was going to that screening, and I said, oh, yeah, I heard about that movie. He says, you want to go? I said, no, I have to work.
Yeah, do you want to go? What about him telling you there's a screening up front? Why is he telling you at the last minute?
No, you just overhear Gary talking
Yeah.
about the events that are going on. He never informs us of things that are happening.
Mr. and Mrs. Fooey.
Papa Flunky.
They're everywhere.
I tell you, it's and then the guy's giving me lip when I say I'd like to know who I owe favors. Oh, you don't owe any favors. Oh, not much. I'm probably known as the biggest glom king in the business.
Howard Stern show called again.
Yeah, that Gary called. Boy, he doesn't do anything for us. He doesn't book any of our people on, and all they do is glom tickets. Mamma mia. Tell you what, every time Fafa Fooey gets invited to a movie, I would rather my parents get invited. What do you think of that? What did he glom the last? He calls up the Knicks lady, who he has a relationship with because of me, and he gets himself tickets plus his father and his father-in-law.
Right. Yeah.
Now, who do you think? Now the lady calls from the Knicks. Oh, we would like you to be a Knicks fan. How many contacts do we have for free stuff? Would you consider in your Rolodex?
Sir, I paid for those tickets.
No, you couldn't even get those tickets if you didn't know me. Never
Sure
paying.
could.
You wouldn't be.
They absolutely.
You would have gotten those tickets.
Sure.
And you would have
Then
paid
why'd
that
you call
price.
somebody?
So why'd you have to call the person from the Madison Square Garden?
Because it was easier that way.
Oh, it's easier for you.
Yeah.
But now I'm the glom king.
You are. Hey, leave me alone, man.
No, what do you mean leave you alone?
Come on, let's do it.
This
Let's
concerns
go.
my business.
Let's go for it.
This is my business.
Got it.
Do you understand?
Got it.
What do you mean leave you alone? I should
mean,
leave
me
you
alone. You want
I
to talk
should
to me
leave
about
you alone.
Talk to me about it off the air.
I don't want to talk about it
Get
off
some
the
balls
air.
and talk to me about it off the air.
No, hey, pal, I got all the balls I need.
Then how come you don't talk to me about it off the air?
I prefer to talk to you about
Why?
it on the air.
Why?
You want to talk to me about it off the air?
No,
you don't
don't.
want to hear me off the air about this, Gary. I'll be twice as bad.
No,
you better pray that I do this on the air. Because
No,
when
I
I do
don't-
it off the air, you'll be fired.
That's fine.
This is
Don't
because I'm
threaten
not
me, tell
firing
me.
you. This is because I'm not firing
Treat
you. I do it on the air.
Treat me like an employee.
Yeah.
Don't threaten me.
Yeah.
You want to fire me? Sit me down and talk to me about it.
You are an employee. I'm telling you what you have
But
to
I don't
do.
want- I don't-
It is not your
I
role
don't
to
need to
tell
talk
me
to the
where
whole
I
world
have to
about
do
this.
it. I can tell you off the air or on the air.
But I don't need
There
to.
are some
I don't
things
need
I
to
tell
talk
you
to the
off
whole
the
world
air
about this.
I don't care. It's not your job to
Well,
tell
then I
me
don't
where
care
to talk.
I don't care to have to.
Then quit.
No, then fire me.
All right, you're fired.
Okay.
Okay. Goodbye.
Let's go.
Goodbye. Don't show up anymore. What do you mean? Let's go. You're fired.
No, let's really do it then. Tell me.
You are fired.
I've had this conversation with you
You
several
are
times.
fired.
Go to commercial.
Yeah.
Turn off the microphone.
Yeah, I'll turn off the mic and tell you.
No.
The mic was just off. I told you
No,
you're fired.
go to
No, that's
commercial.
not good. You don't like the way I'm firing you now. Is that it?
No, I don't. I want you to tell me off the air.
I told you, I'm your boss. I don't have to
I
fire you
understand
where
you're
you
my
want
boss.
me to fire you. I'm firing you now on the air.
I know, but it's hard.
Don't back me up against the wall and make me look foolish.
It's hard to tell when you're telling the truth because you're always.
I am
this
telling
on-air
you the
bits.
truth. Here, I'll raise my right hand. You're fired.
Okay.
How's that?
Do you want me to clean up my desk?
Clear out your desk and leave.
I really will.
That's all. Good.
No,
Goodbye.
but I'm being
then
very-
goodbye.
I'm being dead serious.
Goodbye. You just walked in here. You're a funny guy. I didn't fire you, but you walked in here asking to be fired.
I didn't ask to be fired. I asked to defend myself.
Oh, I can't take it.
You just said, come off the air and fire me. So if you want to be fired, you're fired.
But that's because you're always threatening me.
But I'm not threatening. I'm telling you what I want. I don't want you glomming all of these free things without my
It's fine.
knowledge.
Talk to me about it off the air.
I don't want to talk to you about
why?
it off the air.
But why? Can I ask why?
Because I'd rather talk to you about it on the air.
But
I don't
why?
have to explain myself to you. When you get a show and you have somebody working for you, you'll explain yourself to them every minute?
Is this a show or is this work?
This is work.
This is work. But
Right
we're
now,
doing it on
we are
the
doing
show.
That's right. I don't do it off the air, and that's none of your business why I don't.
But you do a lot of other things with me off the air.
Yeah.
When you're unhappy, why don't we do those on the air?
Because I don't have to answer you. I don't have to even give you a rationale. I don't owe it to you. You do nothing. You are my boy. You're my slave boy.
So do you understand the confusion then?
No.
You don't understand the
I'm
confusion.
telling you what I want. I want you to write a list
you don't understand
every
there's
week.
a-
If you cannot write the list, then you can leave.
You don't understand the gray area between the show and real life.
None
You
for
don't-
me. There is no
Of course
gray
not
area.
for you. You're in charge.
I am telling you what I want. Do you want me to tell someone else what I want? Or do you want me to tell you what I want?
No, I'd like you to tell me.
Okay, here's what I want. Ready? I would like a list every week of what you're glomming from this show.
Yes.
Because it is done in my name.
Yes.
And my name is out there, and I would like to know what free things I am soliciting.
Right.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it. It's that simple.
Okay.
And if you can handle that, you can work here.
Okay. And if I can't.
And if you can't handle it, you should get a job somewhere else because it's not a tough duty. When you accept tickets or something to something,
Right.
you write it down.
Okay.
Okay. That's it.
All
Goodbye.
right.
Now leave. There's no gray area.
The only great thing around here is your gums.
See, now what is that supposed to mean? Now all of a
that
sudden
means your gums should be massaged. That's what it means.
Are we doing real life, or now are you doing jokes?
What is the difference? I told you what I want. Here's what I want you to do. Repeat again if you don't understand it. I
real life just ended.
I will list my glommings alphabetically each week.
Good, Fred.
Here, Fred. I will list my glommings alphabetically each week. I will try to go to less Knick games than the Knicks. I will not show up after I'm fired. I will get a mouth transplant. Very good. I mean, what was so difficult about that, Robin? I want to know what he's glomming every minute. He is the Glommeister General of the United States of America.
He seems to think that goes along with the job.
I know.
These are things he's supposed to get in addition to his salary and benefits.
Like this is part of the thing. He was invited, not me.
That envelope was sent to him.
Yeah. It was my mail, both. No, I want to know, when I'm on the radio, that means I owe about 10 billion people favors so he can go sit there and glom.
They're not sending that to his home. Does he notice that?
Yeah. When he gets something sent to his home, I don't ask him about it. Jesus Christ. It's such glomming. Fred, when's the last time you went to something free?
Can I come back in?
Why? I'm done with you. All right, come on in.
I don't want. Robin,
do you understand what I'm saying?
Have you never, in the history of the show, ever gotten tickets through the show?
Do you know who she is and you are and who you are?
Yes.
All right. Do you know
Robin
the difference?
is a very important player on this team.
Do you know who you are?
I am a less important, yet still important player on the team. Not as important
you
as
gotta
you.
understand something.
Certainly not as important
you
as
have
Robin,
a much different
but still
role.
a
You
player.
are a
You want to ask
producer
me when the last time I got something free was?
Yes.
Let me think now. Free tickets.
Here is the point.
Or wait a second. No.
You know what? I'm
Free
done
tickets
this,
is wrong.
Gary. Now I'm going to get annoyed again. I'm going to get. Do you really want to stop this line of
Robin
questioning?
to use her influence to get into
because I'm going to tell you something.
Party, the big screening party.
Robin is on the radio show,
and I am too.
And you are the producer of the show. There's a big difference.
And I'm also a
You're the
character
person
on the
who
show.
books. No.
Yes, I'm not a character on the show.
No. I want a list of what you're glomming.
I agree.
Okay,
but
thank you. That's it. Stop it.
Why
Stop it already.
I would like.
You want to
Robin
get me riled up?
list?
Do I have to explain to you the difference?
No, there is no explanation.
He wants to know about my personal friend Leslie Mercer inviting me to the Madonna screening.
She wasn't your friend, so you got to be on the show, Robin. If you weren't on the show, she wouldn't even be your friend.
We have developed a personal relationship.
Of course, because of the show.
But I don't have a problem with her
before the show,
glomming.
she wouldn't have even met
I don't
you.
have a problem with her going out every night and glomming because she's a person on the air who will report back to me on the air what goes on. And I don't care. This is what I want. Do you want a listener to explain to you the difference between Robin and you?
No.
Why don't we do that?
No.
Why don't I just pick up this phone right now? Hello, you're on the air. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, are you listening to this?
Yeah.
Okay, do me a favor. Explain to Gary the difference between him and Robin, because he doesn't see a difference.
I didn't. No, wait. I didn't say there was
Would you
no
explain
difference.
the difference to him because he can't get the difference? Explain it to him.
Gary.
Yes.
What do you do?
Don't hurt me. Go ahead. Tell me.
Let him talk.
I'm calling to apply for Gary's job.
Good. What is your qualification? Tell me what you've done.
Well, I'm in the insurance business, but I'm organized, and I'll work hard.
Okay, can I tell you what Gary did before I hired him?
Sure.
He reported the traffic up to Roz Frank in the Encopter. You are more qualified for Gary's job.
Well, I'd like to fax over my resume.
Please do.
That sounds good.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That really
But
wasn't.
let me also
that
say,
wasn't a great
Leslie
punctuator.
called me. I didn't call her.
All right, very good.
Gary.
You don't have to explain yourself to Fafa
But he's
Fluley.
asking. I want him to know. I don't go calling.
But if you didn't know
people
Howard,
Gary solicits. Gary calls up
Wait,
the
she wanted
National
to ta-
Coliseum.
she
He
wanted to
calls
take
up
you-
Westbury Music Fair. He calls up everywhere,
Leslie
glomming.
wanted to take you because you were a friend, and she wanted to take you because you're a friend of Howard.
Prince is coming to town.
But she
I'm going to
called
call up
me.
my friend. Prince is coming to town.
Right,
I'm going to
she's
call up the record company. Prince is coming to town. I'm going to call up the record company.
She's using you.
You got no
and I
microphone.
can choose whether I want to be used or not.
All right, thank you very much. I am really look at this. He's comparing his role on the show to you. Now you're completely insane.
How come not?
Because you know what you're doing? You're filibustering, and I'm not interested in it.
Telling the truth.
I just told you what I want. I don't want an explanation. I don't want to hear what Robin gets versus what you get. All I want is a list every week so I'm aware of who is glomming what on this show.
I never said I wouldn't give you that
All right?
list.
I want to know.
Trying to illustrate that Other people do similar things to... Not
Be
that
more
when I-
like Fred. Fred's uncomfortable taking his paycheck.
All right, Gary, would you say that the amount of free things the rest of us accept be commensurate with the amount of things you accept for free?
I don't know. I haven't given it thought.
All right, very good.
You know it's not.
We will be back right after. There's no discussion anymore on this, and I want to do the news
Gary,
next.
he's got a new commercial sign.
I know. Well, we're going to take a break right now. Thank you.
What happens in here overnight? Why do people steal my things? Where is all that stuff? I just left it laying here.
I thought this was your studio.
It's my studio. Oh, it is Baba Booey. How come you were late? What?
I took the train in.
You took the train in? Why would you take the train? Why wouldn't you drive?
It's very boring to the audience.
No, it's not boring to me. Get on there. Why did you take the train instead of your car? What's the matter? Your wife need the car today?
No.
Oh, go ahead.
You know what? You and my wife, why don't you just leave it alone, man?
Go ahead.
I have to do something, and I have to take Amtrak. So
why? What do you have to do?
I'm going up to Boston tonight.
Oh.
So I've taken Amtrak, and instead of coming all the way back to the city, I'll just get off in Connecticut. So I don't want to leave my car in the city.
Why not? Let your wife pick up your car. Let her help out. But today, what her job could have been was to come in on the train and pick the car up and drive it home. Why not? Why can't she help out? You're the guy who earns the money.
You know what?
What? I'm being serious.
I know you are, but...
I'm being dead serious.
You're so not being serious.
I am being serious.
Ridiculous.
She thinks I'm wrong. She can't do one thing for him?
Of course not. She married him. That was enough.
Yeah. She goes home. He goes home. He takes care of the kids.
That's right.
He's not even allowed out of the friggin' house.
Oh, my God.
He's a child maintenance worker, basically. He's not a producer.
Right. I do daycare.
He does daycare when he gets home. He does.
Although I do get overtime.
Yeah, he does daycare all the time. Because his wife needs a break.
Oh.
So I tell her you need a break. You wanted to drive in this morning. She could come pick up the car and take it home.
What she should have done was just got out with me and driven me in.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow, that would have been nuts. Help out.
Well,
Lift a finger.
Who would watch the kids at 5 in the morning?
Well, I didn't suggest that. I said she should. You're the one who suggested it. Don't ask me who will watch the kids. I suggested that after the kids go to school, she'd take the train in and pick up the car.
She probably should.
Why should she have to watch the kids? Why don't you stay home and watch the kids? She'll drive the car in and produce the show.
She's the one with all the free time.
Yeah. This poor sucker. I could just picture Stuttering John having to take the train in.
Are you kidding? Why would Carrie have to work?
And by the way, when he gets divorced, she'll get half the money because she earned it.
That's right.
Yeah. Sick of fighting your battles.
I know your life was miserable and you got out of it, but why don't you leave the rest of us alone?
No.
I know you were a miserable bastard.
I'm not miserable. I was not miserable. I was happy, and then when I became unhappy, I left. That's what you ought to do.
One time you told me you would rather be dead than alive.
Well, it's not because of my wife.
No, just...
I had other issues.
You know what it is? Gary's wife has to give Gary some consideration because he is the breadwinner of the family.
Of course.
I just had to take the train in this morning. This has nothing.
You had to take the train in? No, you had no one to help you.
John, if your wife was out on Long Island, right, and you were gonna do this, your wife would come in from Long Island to get your car and drive it home?
Of course.
Or you'd come in 10 minutes
She would help me to make it as easy as possible.
Right, and my wife did. I mean, there's nothing she can do this.
What did she do?
What could she have done to make this easier?
How'd you get to the train station?
I drove. That's the whole point. My car's in Connecticut.
Oh, that's so she could have the car for the weekend.
No.
How did she help? She rolled over.
Stop.
She rolled over so he could get out of bed.
Howard, stop. You don't know anything.
I know everything.
She doesn't remember. She has her own car.
I don't care.
This guy's going to have
What are you saying the F word on the air for?
Leave me alone.
Hey, leave.
Yeah.
Leave if you can't control your language. What's the matter with you? Get out of here.
No,
leave. You just said the F word on the air.
Yeah.
No, leave.
No.
Leave the room.
I won't.
You just said the F word on the air. I've got no use for you. I don't mind if you get mad.
I'm mad.
You're mad, but you don't say the F word on our air.
Leave me alone.
Then leave if you want me to leave you alone. Don't sit in my studio and tell me to leave you alone.
No, I want to stay.
No. He says, leave me alone, and he stays. I'm not. As long as I see those teeth and lips, I'm going to talk to you. If you stay in here, I'm going to be tempted to talk to you. I respect that you're irritated. Leave.
I would rather stay in here and deal with it then, because when you leave, it only gets worse.
This isn't a public park.
I won't curse anymore.
Just because you're upset about your life, don't take it out on me.
I was fine with my life till I got here. You're upset with my life. I'm fine with my life. You're upset with it.
You know you're upset. Why else would this get to you?
Would you stop telling me what I think?
Why would this get to you if you're not upset?
Because you take everything and you blow it up and you twist it and contort it.
I'm just saying your wife could help.
If it didn't...
Yeah, fine, she got up. This morning there was nothing she could have done.
You're angry because you go home and have to take care of the kids.
Nothing she could have done to help this morning.
Yeah, she could have. She could have offered to let you drive in, and she'd pick up the car later in the day.
How's she going to pick up the car?
Take the train in.
No, you're crazy.
Take the train in, do a little shopping with your money, and then take
your family. No, your ex-wife would have done that. Your girlfriend would do that. Nobody does it.
Sure, she would have.
It's a waste of time.
Strangers would do that.
It's a waste of... No, you pay strangers to do that.
No, my girlfriend would help me out.
It's a waste.
My girlfriend's more loyal to me than your own wife.
It's a waste of time for somebody to come in and pick up a car.
F you.
Can I ask a question?
Right.
How come you couldn't... You can't ask anything, Fatso.
Pete Gary was the fish.
What, John?
How come Gary couldn't have just driven in and then driven to the Amtrak station in Connecticut, and then his wife picked the car up from there?
Because I have an answer for that. Because the Amtrak station in Connecticut doesn't have a train that I need to get up to Boston. It doesn't stop in Connecticut.
Whatever.
I mean, listen, I worked this all out. I didn't come in 5
Gary's
minutes late.
alone. If he's got something to do, he has to do it himself.
It's 5 minutes late.
I apologize.
It's not that I mind you being 5 minutes late.
I told the guys I was coming in late. I had everything set up.
I know.
No, I mean, I wasn't like trying
It's
to
not that I'm mad at you 5 minutes late. I just feel bad for you. I know you don't see it now.
No, go feel bad for yourself.
I don't feel bad for me. I'm happy.
Don't do your shrink thing. Leave me alone.
No, I don't need a shrink when I have you.
You said
He's
3-4
really
days a
more
week.
than 5 minutes late.
Oh, yeah.
He gets here a lot earlier.
Yes, right. He's like 25 minutes late.
Yeah.
His wife couldn't help him. Hey, it's all right. He's a loner.
You know, she's got the house and the kids and the...
And what more does she need? And she's got a full-time babysitter with Baba Booey. I'm going to read to the kids tonight, and then I'll give them their bath.
Okay, ask you a question, Gary.
Sure, go have a party, John. Hell on, as you love to do.
Saturday, now you have an appearance, right?
No, tonight I have an appearance.
Okay, so does that mean Saturday it's your turn to take care of the kids?
No, I'll get home at about 2 o'clock. I get home and.
Are you already working out?
You know what?
He's already got his schedule.
Because he's busy having fun at his appearance.
Talk about it, all right?
All right, so you are upset about it.
No, I just don't want to.
You're working Friday night, and then Saturday you get home, and then Saturday you come home.
It's true.
I love when he laughs.
I know, he looks like a retard.
I love it.
The man sucks the life. His whole energy comes off of people's misery.
So Saturday you have to watch the kids?
Wait, my wife's doing something. No. She got a babysitter. Oh, man. What's she doing?
What's she got to do?
She's selling her jewelry. She's actually selling Scott Einzinger's fiance jewelry.
Oh, that's good. Because that's a big money-making...
She makes $1 necklace.
That's a big money-making proposition. That's going to make zero. Your wife is selling zero.
No, you know what it makes?
What?
It makes her feel good.
Yeah.
Come here, Lucas. Come here.
Lucas, I have to watch you for the next 4 hours, even though I'm exhausted. You are.
And what does he do on Sunday?
Now I know why you're mad at me. No.
You know what? You can curse again.
We need a day off. We hang out as a family.
Gary, I understand why you're upset. It's not me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You know what? I'm laying off you.
No, you had to be 5 minutes.
I'm laying off you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, I said, would you?
I'm apologizing.
No, I'm saying, would you lay? I'm asking you.
Yeah.
You're offering, and I'm accepting it.
I will lay off.
Can I ask you just one last question?
No, John won't, but I will.
But he had to be 5
Hold on.
minutes late.
Let me ask you a question.
He had no choice.
Does your wife know that your appearances work, it's not fun? Or,
Yeah.
Or does she think it's fun?
No, she knows it's work.
It's not
So
fun.
you get home after like 6 days of work, then it's like, here's the kids, I'm happy.
She's working also.
Oh,
She's selling my jewelry.
Gary, honestly, who sleeps late on Sunday and who watches the kids Sunday afternoon?
I'm not talking about that.
Oh.
come on. Tell us everything.
She sleeps late on Sunday? You got to be friggin' kidding me. Gary, I swear I'll lay off.
Are you crying?
He's crying.
He's gonna cry.
Gab, I love you. I love you like a brother.
You know what? Can I tell you something? Can I tell you something?
I know you don't think I do.
Look me in the eye. Look me in the eye. No, look me in the eye.
I'm looking. All right.
I can't talk about this anymore.
Really? Yeah. Is it too painful?
You know what? I just don't want to talk about this anymore.
You're crying.
No, I'm not crying.
You are crying.
I am not crying.
Gary is crying. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not crying.
You know what?
I swear to God, I'm laughing, crying, but I'm not crying.
I'm sorry. I want to
That was
apologize.
awfully horrible of you, Howard.
You know what? You can't kick a dog when he's down.
It's awfully horrible.
Well, that's true.
You and John.
No, I'm on your side, Gary. I think, Sean, you've never been on my side.
John, I got to tell you something. I am on his side.
No, I am too.
And the reason he's crying...
The funny thing is, he's on my side.
I am.
You're not.
How am I not on your side?
Because you're just in here to sort of dissect me as much as you can for your own amusement.
Okay, so then tell me, who's watching the kids on Sunday?
We both are. No, we both are.
But you can't sleep late Sunday? You have to both
because she will got up early on Saturday, so I...
Oh, my God.
Come on,
goodness. Honestly, man.
I'm sorry. I apologize for ever bringing this up. I couldn't do what you're doing.
No, you couldn't.
I'd be gone. I admit.
Gary is a good man.
I'd have abandoned ship.
Oh, man.
That's amazing.
All right, he's crying. That's enough.
I'm crying.
And you know what?
Gary Telebunder.
I'm crying. I'm crying.
We're all crying.
I'm laughing.
Yeah, I'm going to cry.
Next on the See, he feels for me. You just want to know how you can expose me more and make me... No, don't tell me anything honestly, because you can't be honest.
Honestly, tell me.
Whenever you say honestly, it means you're about to lie.
All right. It's partially Gary's fault. Why can't
he knows it's his fault? Don't rub it in.
He doesn't know how to get out of it.
He doesn't know what to do.
I mean, he can get like a babysitter to sleep over. And
that's the problem. You start throwing more and more money at the situation.
No. Gary can't even do that.
Right.
Because Gary has a job to be involved.
You know what I feel like? You know when you got an uncle who's got like Alzheimer's and you just talk about it right in front of him?
I know.
You guys don't be like, I'm not sitting here.
I know.
You know, certain people wouldn't be happy unless Gary was doing it, okay?
You know, and this is not to rub salt in the wound, but I swear I sat him down. I begged him. I said, Gary, you've got the greatest life I've ever seen.
You know what? I should have just driven in.
Yeah.
I should have driven in and come back on Sunday to get my car.
This guy had a life. I can't even explain to you the life. This guy came, and I was so jealous of this guy.
Oh, he was always somewhere.
Did you have a setup?
Here and there, a different one.
I love that he's jealous of me now. He had an apartment on the east side, beautiful apartment.
West side.
Was it west side?
West side.
West side.
Beautiful, right on 73rd and Amsterdam, right in the heart of all the activity.
All the
And he was so happy. He really was.
I love that neighborhood.
I know you do.
And he used all of his
Central Park. I go to Central Park. I go to
it would be nice.
I love that neighborhood.
Because, it'd be nice, even this weekend, to go in the park with the guys and play football. Me and Ross.
Oh, God.
When you're watching
nostalgic.
the kids. Yeah, when you're watching the kids, we're going to be playing football.
He got misty for a second.
It's whatever you guys want to do this weekend, do. I'm happy with what I'm doing.
Hey, Gak, can I ask you a question?
No.
Take the kids out of the picture. Pretend you didn't have kids. I know that's hard, but pretend you didn't.
You can't pretend you don't have kids.
But if you didn't have kids, would you have gotten married again?
Yeah, but if I didn't have kids, I wouldn't be doing all this work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's different.
Well, no, that's not true. I have kids, and if I got back from an appearance,
hey, can I say something?
Look at what?
If I got back from an appearance on Friday night, there's no way it would be my turn to watch a kid.
On Saturday morning.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah. I'll get back about Saturday around 2. The babysitter will be there by noon, and I'll just, pick up the slack in the last hour or 2.
Yeah. You know how easy that is. Can I say something positive?
Sure.
I want to give you an award for Best Father and Mother of the Year. I do. I want to say, good for you. They should have feature you on Oprah. I've never seen a guy work harder on both
This is the guy
fronts.
that's really doing it.
You don't think?
How do you feel?
You don't think? Yeah, wait. Dr. Phil wants to talk to you. Go ahead, Dr. Phil.
Gary, how do you feel being married?
Dr. Phil, I feel great.
How do you feel being both mother and father?
I want to go F myself.
You need that feeling of being single without actually being single.
Yeah.
Can you get to that feeling?
What did you like about being single?
Right.
Because if you can just get in touch with the feeling, you'll be fine.
Being married, did you?
Oh, man. All right. If he hadn't given up so much, I wouldn't feel so bad for him.
Right, if I were fat and ugly and it was the first girl who liked me, it'd be a different story.
Exactly.
Hey, now you're on me, Gary?
This guy was banging like crazy.
Like a screen door.
In a hurricane.
On a broken hinge.
He would have those parties in his bachelor pad, remember?
Sexual excitement.
Parties.
Oh, I used to go crazy when he'd meet the chicks down here at the station from Dial-A-Date and stuff, and then he was banging them that night. I was like,
Howard, I had an appearance.
Where did I go wrong?
Howard, I had an appearance with Gary, and he was like sucking face with some girl on top of a kitchen countertop.
Wow.
Really? Yeah. I thought
yeah.
Oh, that was, did he suck the whole face off?
I couldn't even see the girl's face.
That was, you know what? That was the night of.
That was his lips covered the whole face.
That was actually a legendary night.
Wow.
And I think he might have gotten oral that night.
Oh.
Yeah, from someone else.
Really? A different girl.
From a married girl.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
After that night, was it your turn to watch?
I didn't realize how much pain you were in.
I'm fine.
No,
you're feeling some pain for me.
He's like a long-distance runner. He's hoping he can make it to the finish line.
Well, he can't. He's going to explode.
Yeah, but how far away is the finish line?
A very very special Gary Delabates.
How long do I have left? 40, 50 years?
The finish line is death.
Oh, that's what I thought you were talking about.
Yeah.
And it's how far away?
All right.
Next. Can I ask one last question?
No.
Please?
No.
This appearance that you're doing today.
Yes.
Where is that money going to go?
Oh, I don't know. It's not earmarked for anything. It's just probably, Christmas and all that stuff. I mean, it's not like...
Gifts for his wife.
No, it's
to reward her.
It's just like Christmas money.
Thank you for getting up early Saturday.
He's going to build a...
After he earns all the money and babysits, he's got to buy her a nice gift for Christmas. Thank you, honey, for all you do.
Next on the
With a big card that says how much he loves
I love you.
you.
You know what you can do Saturday for activities with the kids? Make cards for Mommy.
There you go.
That'll help kill time.
We're all going to the football game Saturday.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Thank goodness you had boys.
Yeah. And you get to take them to the bathroom even during the game.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, that's great.
Can I at least mention that tonight I'm going to be in Boston at the Harp across from the Fleet Center for drinking Guinness beer.
Good.
Drowning my sorrows in Guinness beer.
And you're not being totally honest, because aren't you remodeling the kitchen right now?
No.
I thought you were.
No, it's something we're thinking about. I mean, we haven't even hired an architect yet.
Well, what's your point?
The point is he's doing all these appearances to make his wife's kitchen look nice. Jesus.
No. This is a jackass.
Can't even sleep a little late.
Don't worry, John. You're still going to get yours. Don't worry.
What are you doing Saturday morning, Johnny? You going to sleep?
Oh, of course. I'm sleeping late.
Your dream so it could be summer, so you go down and tank down another 11 Heinekens at the beach.
Right.
In fact, I sleep in a separate room with
family.
Yeah.
So you won't get disturbed.
No, I don't get... Oh, God forbid they disturb me on my slumber.
The king?
You got to get your beauty sleep.
Saturday morning.
You're going to be hungover.
John's like the Bin Laden of his household.
My wife doesn't even sleep in my bed, because if she's going to get up to get the kids, I don't want to be awoken.
Let me ask you a question. I got to ask you this question. If that's the case, right, you tell her you don't want her to go to the bed, do you tell her to come and bang you and then tell her to leave and go sleep somewhere else?
Yeah, definitely. Well, but it's her choice to actually leave the room because I snore, so there's not really any,
Okay, she's not leaving because you're telling her to leave.
If Gary snores, he has to go sleep on the couch.
That's right, he leaves.
Sometimes a garage.
Really? It's cold in there, but it's not that damp.
It's dry.
Yeah, this time of year. All right, look, I got to take a break. It's okay, man. Hey, we're all with you, buddy.
Get your hands off of me.
I don't know why.
Because he knows you know.
Because don't act like you like
Don't we have fun together?
No.
Oh, come on. Didn't we just have lunch at the Fry's?
That was fun.
All right.
But don't act like you like me because you are back.
I do like you.
Oh,
Gary, don't be ridiculous.
Just like me. You just like to goof on people. I mean,
but I still like you.
How do I know that?
I tell you all the time that I like it. I took him out to lunch just so we can make up and start again.
We can make up lunch.
No, it's like John takes you out to lunch and then you have a good time and then he treats you
better than your wife does. He takes you out to
Gary,
lunch.
honestly, you and I have commiserated about our wives, and I think that you have it the worst.
And he tells me around the clock.
All right.
And it's sad. It is sad.
I think he's a little beaten down from it, though. That's what I'm saying. All right, if I can be Dr.
I'm sorry that I didn't think it was. I would tell Mary to give you a break as well. You remember when I was at my party and Gary was chasing Lucas and Jackson around on the beach,
and Mary was sitting relaxing,
and Mary was hanging out with me. She goes, "Hey, it's Gary's day. It's Gary's turn to watch the game."
If you tell that story one more time, I'm going to kill you.
And I felt bad for you, Gary. It wasn't really ridicule. I felt bad for you.
You felt so bad that's the 10th anniversary of telling that story.
I couldn't wait to come in and tell Howard, but I felt bad for you.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back right after these words. Some people can't believe that Baba Booey is so good at Stump the Booey. They think he's cheating. They think he's getting the answers in advance.
Well, how would that happen? Who is good at it?
I don't know. They think he's maybe going to the box set by Rhino and memorizing the songs, but we're not using the Rhino box set. Right, Fred?
Well, you know what? You know what was funny yesterday? The reason the woman lost... She actually bought the box set that we were using on the air to do the test stuff.
Right.
She went and learned all the songs, and then songs came up that weren't on the box set. That's why she lost.
Yeah, just in case you're thinking of playing Baba Booey. Yeah, we're not using the Rhino collection.
Yeah, Fred's going through his own archive.
Yeah, well, the point is that if we use the Rhino collection, everyone would win.
Everybody would have it, yeah. No, it's just music from the, 70s and 80s?
From the 80s.
Yeah. One guy writes, oh, man, Baba Booey cheated. It's ludicrous. There's no cheating going on, but he is good at it. And it wouldn't be fun if he was cheating, so it wouldn't serve our purpose.
I've seen him do this standing at, wedding receptions. He can do this.
I always hear from the same 10 nitwits every friggin' day on your telephones, Howard. Marianne from Brooklyn, Chauncey, etc. Give someone else an effing chance. Some people complaining that the same people call in. A lot of people don't care about Jeff the Drunk. They're like, F Jeff the Drunk. Let him kill himself. It's turning into an effing Jeff show. He's not funny. And a lot of people like when Artie impersonates Jeff the Drunk.
Better than Jeff the Drunk himself.
They go, Artie's impression of Jeff the Drunk is so effing dead on. You rock, Artie. And then another guy writes he hates Artie's impression of Jeff the Drunk. He goes, he sounds more like Bill Cosby than Jeff the Drunk.
Oh, my.
Dirty bastard. I can't do it.
I'd like a macchiato.
That sounds right on to me.
I mean, you know.
A little while yesterday, he sort of morphed into a little bit of Bill Cosby, but most times he's right.
Jeff, a lot of people don't want you on the show. Some do.
Yeah. Jeff's funny, man.
Jeff's funny. Come on, give him some props.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
You know, on track 1, I did that in 1 take.
Okay.
He's still trying to push that album.
But would you do me a favor?
What's the favor?
Would you please play track number 9? That's better than anything John Melendez ever did.
Well, that's not saying much.
I know.
You got his CD?
Yeah, I thought he was going to say, that's better than anything Bob Dylan ever did.
Yeah, or Lennon or something.
You know, what?
He's really going into a weird place now, because this is like a couple of days in a row now, but yesterday he called the office probably every 15 minutes, every 10, 15 minutes, well up to 3:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And he's like belligerent, and he's like, he cries, he argues, he yells. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Well, I know what's going on.
He's a drunk.
He's a drunk. That's about it. You hit it right on the head.
Jeff, are you drinking?
And Jeff's mad at me because I didn't like his CD. I just said, you know,
Right.
these guys, whoever produced this, managed to make Jeff unfunny.
And now I'm sure they've gotten a hold of him and told him, you got to get Howard to do this, or you got to get Howard to do that.
Yeah, they're pressuring him because they've invested all of $7 into this.
Well, that's all they had.
Yeah. Jeff, what do you want me to do? You want me to play one more track?
Number 9, please.
You skanky hoe. You little... You skanky hoe. You little bitch. Oh my God. Let's go, baby. Hand manipulation. Whipping my marinade in the mouth. Kike doodle doo. Kike doodle doo. Whip it up, bitch. Please, nice. Oh my God.
All right.
It's Little Bitchard.
Little Bitchard.
It's Little Bitchard.
You know, Howard, he's not a bad singer. He sounds like Lemmy from Motorhead. Doesn't he?
Well, I mean, I just think it's funny when he... I don't know. It's just not funny to me. They removed all your charm.
I tell you, Jeff, but a bunch of not really funny guys got a hold of you, and, you know, they just got you in a not funny project.
Right.
They're not funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like when they put Eddie Murphy in Metro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can happen to the best of us. It's like Eddie Murphy in Metro.
Track 9, please. It's so, like, arrogant.
What happened?
Track 9.
The guys who made the CD told you better call in and tell them to play track 9? When did they call you? Last night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have to get over... They're not funny.
Yeah, you're funny.
It's not you.
It's not you. You're funny. They're not.
Call them back and go, listen, guys, I got the problem. I'm funny, you're not. Nice.
What's Skanky Valentine?
I'll play it.
All right.
If you want.
guys probably filled his head up with like, hey, man, you're going to make a ton of dough with this. And he was already counting the money.
Everybody was.
Yeah. The band was counting the money, his manager, everyone was counting the money.
Because now everybody's pressuring Jeff to get the money done.
It's Pearl Jeff.
Oh my, I hope, loop it up, you shake your hoe. I need to fuck much up away. Oh shit.
Oh. Is he cursing? I don't even know.
I don't know what that was. I don't think it was a curse word.
You little bitch, take care of that bitch. That's why you might stay, keep on dying.
Well, you know, it's just not funny.
You know, it's just, I yearn for his first album with Maybe I Didn't Love You.
Yeah, we like that.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Jeff Curl, ladies and gentlemen.
Maybe I didn't love you.
See, you start laughing right away.
As often as I could have.
That's funny. I like it.
Maybe
All right, we're not going to go through this again. All right, Jeff, it doesn't mean you're not going to sell albums. It's just it's not my cup of tea.
Right.
You know.
I realize that now.
What?
I realize that now.
Yeah, you got to go out and you'll go out, you'll sell these albums. I'm sure people will want it.
Yeah.
You know. I think you should go out and make personal appearances and sing.
Yeah.
Karaoke is your thing.
Yeah, take it on the road.
Yeah.
Why are you so down?
I don't know.
I told you what those guys did to him. He was floating on air because this was supposed to be the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
Yeah, they had him convinced. Well, how much did they tell you were going to make?
Oh, well, if it went good, anywhere from like 6 to 12,000.
12,000. I think it's 6 million. Like they probably said,
they
well,
got you all revved up for 6 to 12,000.
Howard's got several million listeners, and at $10 a pop, we'll probably be bringing in about $10 million.
Yeah.
I figured they had you up around there.
Well, they said, you know, it depends on the album sales, you know.
Yeah.
But you were expecting a hit, I'm sure.
I was expecting okay.
Yeah. I think they filled his head with a lot bigger number.
Oh, yeah.
But I think he's not telling us.
You don't get this to press over 6,000. Oh, boy.
That's a hell of a cough.
Put your lung back in.
They said I could hit 9 figures. They said that
This is like when Tom Arnold did McHale's Navy. They filled his head up with like, it's going to be big. It's a franchise, stupid.
I think you got some upfront money, though, Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Might have gotten a few bucks there.
I don't think Jeff...
I think you know upfront enough.
Hey, Dave, you buying Jeff's CD? Dave?
Hello?
Hi.
How you doing?
All right.
Wow, it's an honor to talk to you.
Thank you.
No, I'll tell you, Jeff's CD is frightening. See, what Jeff doesn't realize that when Jeff is just being Jeff, he's the joke. He's trying to make a joke.
Right. That's it.
It's way too forced.
Well said. See, Jeff, you're funny. People here are trying to...
manufacture you.
Yeah.
And that's not possible.
It's like Ozzy doesn't know he's funny.
Right.
As soon as you try to be funny, it's not funny.
I hear you.
All right. Back to the drawing board, you little bitch.
You little bitch.
Don't worry, you're gonna do fine. Between your hand stamping job and other things.
I can't. I don't even have a job there no more.
You got to get off the sauce.
They won't hire me, though.
Yeah, get off the sauce. And I'm telling you, work at Starbucks, $12 an hour.
Oh, come on, Howard.
Why is that so...
You get off that Starbucks.
You don't want to work at Starbucks? What's wrong with that?
What do you mean? Why is Starbucks bad? I mean, was stamping hands is better?
Who needs a cafe Americano?
I'm on disability.
Oh, you can't work? Is that what you're saying?
They hire disabled.
I really can't.
He can't work because he can't stand up straight from drinking. So that's the only disability he's got.
Oh, dear.
So, but if you got a gimpy arm, they don't care over at Starbucks.
Yeah.
Dude.
What is he going to do at Starbucks? Don't you need 2 hands to make the coffee?
Yeah, but so?
Well, I mean, I think you can. I see some guys, like when I go to Starbucks, there's like 7 guys, 3 of them do nothing.
Right. So like, Jeff could be one of those guys.
I don't think Jeff can make the drinks. But I think he could certainly, like, wipe down the counter and make sure the drinks get to the customers.
I don't think he had that in mind.
What we're saying is...
$12 an hour? What's wrong? Why is that a shame? I mean...
No, it's not.
I think he would...
Howard, why don't you give me a job?
Like, what could you do for us?
Come on, give me a job.
Give me an idea. What do you do?
I'll answer the phone.
I can see that, like, hello, Kate?
No, we actually want to get the calls, Jeff.
Oh, come on.
Now, you want free money for doing nothing.
No.
Yes. You know, Starbucks, I tell you what, I wouldn't pay you $12 an hour, but Starbucks would.
But he's never going to get that job because he won't shave and get a haircut and look presentable.
What we're saying is maybe you can't work at Starbucks, but maybe you could work for somebody who works at Starbucks.
What about a phone psychic? You'd be good at that.
Have you ever tried?
In 2 months, you're gonna get a job.
Really?
Yeah.
Really, Jeff? Do you see a job in my future?
I see a job, you little bitch.
You're the new Miss Cleo.
Guess what? Your stars are aligned with Capricorn. That'll be $5.
I'm Jeff the psychic drunk.
Wait, let me look into my bottle.
Yes. I see you finding love.
What do you think of that idea?
I don't know.
$18 an hour, Benji says.
$18 an hour.
Hello, drunk hotline.
Why don't you be drunken Santa at Macy's?
Ooh. What do you want, you little bit?
What would you like for Christmas? A Hess truck. Nice. Hey, you little kid bitch. What do you want? Ooh.
You skanky horse.
Yeah. A fire engine. Nice.
I gotta
drive it through a cornfield.
I want to make a public announcement.
All right. What's your announcement?
Please do not drink and drive, especially in the cornfield.
Part of your community service.
All right, Jeff, I got to go. I wish you luck with all your projects, and I'm even thinking of putting you in a movie. So.
Thanks, Howard.
All right, brother.
Okay.
There you go. Jeff the drunk. All right, he's trying. He's trying to put together.
You may have just made yourself a barrel of trouble there.
Yeah, well, I'm always thinking of him.
The point is he'll be calling every day. When's that movie?
Yeah, let him call. I don't take the calls. He'll drive the interns crazy. Baba Booey was telling me some weird stuff. He was flying American Airlines. Gary, you ought to tell that story.
What's
Baba Booey went out to do a gig in California with Stuttering John.
Artie was there.
Was it Stuttering John and Friends? Or Howard Stern Show Friends?
Yeah, it was John. It wasn't John's comedy show. It was the radio station show.
Was it billed as Howard Stern Show and Friends? No. So Gilbert was there, too.
Yeah, Gilbert was there.
Gary said Gilbert is so weird.
But funny weird.
Yeah. He says it's just amazing. I mean, evidently, I guess the show they did out in L.A., people were throwing stuff at Gilbert.
Oh, really?
They loved everybody. Just the first night, there were 2 nights. The second night, they loved Gilbert.
Right.
The first night, they didn't love Gilbert, but they loved everyone. The show was going great, and then Gilbert came out, and then it just wasn't going over.
Right.
And Gilbert, he's like Teflon, man. He doesn't care. You know, he's got a show he's going to do.
I don't like that they were throwing stuff at Gilbert.
It was weird. It was weird. And then...
But what are they throwing? Things that could hurt him, or...?
Well, I assume anything you throw at a dude is going to hurt him mentally or physically.
Throwing paper. Yeah. I'm wondering about the physical damage. Are bottles flying?
It was food.
It was food.
Okay. I don't like that. Gilbert's so brilliant.
Well, he followed Artie, and Artie's like so huge that people love him, so it was hard for him.
Gilbert's act isn't like, it's not a rapid-fire comedian. It's not like joke. You know what I mean? It's a little bit more cerebral.
But he did okay Saturday night.
Yeah, he did fine Saturday night.
Did they change the lineup?
No. They kept it the same.
So when people are throwing stuff at him, does he just leave?
No, Gilbert's a funny dude because, you know, Gilbert doesn't care, and if the audience doesn't like his act, I don't think it matters to him.
Right.
So this is just my thinking. I think there's a couple of bits that Gilbert keeps in his back pocket,
if the audience really hates him, just to drive them over the edge.
Right.
And he pulled that bit out on Friday night.
Right.
I couldn't even begin to describe it, but it was 15 minutes long and involved a family, a mother, a father, a daughter, and son, having every imaginable kind of sex with each other that you could describe, and performing every bodily function on each other that you could think of.
Oh, my goodness.
And that was like 15 minutes long.
That's funny.
But the better story with Gilbert is how incredibly cheap he is. I've never seen a guy this cheap in my life. I flew home with him.
Yeah.
They gave us this little thing of maple syrup for the pancakes that we got for breakfast.
Right.
I swear.
Where, on the plane?
Yeah, on the plane. It was about 2 inches, like a 2-inch bottle, a tiny little bottle. Gilbert used half the maple syrup and then took the other half home with him.
He put the cap back on?
Put the cap back on, packed that in a free bottle of water they gave him.
But Howard,
did you say to him, Gilbert, what are you doing?
Well, he wouldn't tell me. So as we're leaving, I see he has the water and the little bottle of maple syrup on the chair, and suddenly it's gone.
Yeah.
I said, Gilbert, you just take that bottle of maple syrup. He goes, no. And I go, yes, you did. He goes, I started laughing.
Here's how strange.
Wow. What do you think it is? I think his mother and father went through the Depression.
Something like that.
And they made him think he went through it.
Yeah.
Well,
I know my parents did that to me. You would think, I'm not like a cheap guy, but I always think the world is ending because my parents went through the Depression, and I just got scared because they tell me about it every minute. I always think the world's going to end.
See, but my mother and father went through it, and my father doesn't act like he went through it, but my mother acts like it's still going on.
Right. Yeah, that's weird, huh?
Yeah.
Some people get stuck, yeah.
Well, this is how bad it gets. I said to Gilbert, I said, do you ever tip, the comedy club waitresses when you're done with it? He goes, never. I said, do you ever are you going to tip the hotel people who clean your room? What, are you kidding me? No way. He wouldn't pay. He doesn't tip anybody. And we had dinner with him when we were all at dinner, but we were all going to chip in. He wouldn't eat. He'd rather wait for the free food at the gig. So
wait a second. You go to dinner with him.
Yeah.
Where do you go?
The hotel restaurant.
The hotel
All right. So everyone's sitting there.
There's 15 people sitting there.
And you say to Gilbert, like, everyone's ordering dinner, and Gilbert doesn't order dinner.
He just eats bread.
You go,
Gilbert. The free bread.
You say, Gilbert, are you going to eat?
He what?
He drinks water and eats the free bread. And then holds out until he gets to the gig so he can have free food.
And I said, Gilbert, you going to eat? And he goes, I'm 50-50. I don't know, maybe. But then he just doesn't.
But then didn't John say to him?
John said, well, if I paid, would you eat? And he goes, maybe. But then he just didn't. He just would rather wait for the free food.
Wow.
And
wow.
But can I tell you one other thing? This is how he's just an interesting guy. He got out there on Friday at, say it was noon.
Right.
And the gig wasn't until 8 o'clock, and so he had a whole day in Anaheim with nothing to do.
Right.
So he tells the guy from the radio station, I want to go to Disneyland.
Okay. That's shocking.
Which is shocking.
Right.
So the guy from the radio station has an assistant take Gilbert to Disneyland for the whole day. Of course, Gilbert does not take out a nickel. The whole day cost the guy at the radio station, I think he said it was $190. Parking to get in for Gilbert and the assistant, and to go around and do stuff. The assistant just kept putting the money out.
How does Gilbert make that move, though?
I don't know.
Like, how does he not pay? Like, he just waits for the guy to pay?
He just doesn't pay.
Wow.
He doesn't pay. But the weird thing was, we tried to ask Gilbert, what did he do at Disney all day? Because he kept saying, did you go on Space Mountain? Nah, the line was too long. Pirates of the Caribbean? No, that line was too long, too. So John kept saying, well, what'd you do?
Right.
And Gilbert couldn't give him an answer, what he did at Disney for 8 hours.
Wow.
Does he go by himself?
Yeah. No, the assistant took him.
Oh, yeah, but I think she dropped him off, and then he was in...
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, she dropped him off, and then he was there the whole day alone.
Maybe he wanted to be... Was she hot?
She was pretty hot, but I don't think
he was trying to get a date with her, right?
No, because she dropped him off, and then he still...
John thinks I'm right.
No, I don't know. She was hot, I mean, he might, I don't know.
But meanwhile, he made the hot woman pay for everything.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's his move.
$170. And then,
Jesus Christ.
And so I'm flying home, so you got to make small talk. So we're talking. I said, did you ever take your girlfriend out to dinner?
Never.
Never takes her out to dinner.
I said to him, I saw him one night. Beth and I went to Alain Ducasse. How do you say that?
Elaine, isn't it?
Oh, the guy's name's Alan, I thought. Alain Ducasse. Some nice French restaurant. And by the way, let me say something. You know me, I hate the French.
Right.
People are doing a horrible thing. They're boycotting French restaurants. The guys who have French restaurants here in New York are not French. I mean,
they stake their claim with us.
They're Americans. What are you doing? Are you insane? I mean, really, you're insane. I understand.
Getting out of hand.
Well, I understand boycotting France. Nobody is bigger on that than me. I've been screaming about it for 15 years. But you got a guy who runs a French restaurant here in America These guys aren't French.
Well, some of the people might think that they get everything from France. They don't. It's, you know, the food is from here.
Yeah, well...
They don't use French products even.
Well, that's our dopey government changing the name from French fries to Freedom Fries, and now everybody thinks they're supposed to do that. That's insane. I mean, that's insane. You're taking Americans...
running Americans out of business.
You're running an American out of business who has all American employees. You got to be kidding me. Don't go to France. Don't buy French wine. Fine.
Even the restaurant. Remember I gave you the gift certificate this...
Yeah, I can't even use it.
The place closed.
L'Espinasse. And the guy's an American.
Yeah.
They closed down a French restaurant. That ain't going to do any good.
It's been here forever. It's one of the greatest restaurants we've ever had in the city, and it was around for years.
The French are laughing at us.
Now it's closed.
Yeah. That ain't going to hurt France. Holy cow. I mean, there's some morons out there. I mean, right on, man. Let's get France. Boycott France. Never travel there. Never support them.
Don't buy the wine. The stuff that's really from there. But the restaurants aren't from there.
But the American guy who owns a restaurant is not French. I mean, his origin might be from France.
But still, like I said, those are Americans working there, and they're buying beef from America, chicken from America. That's what you're eating.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so unbelievable. Unreal what's going on out there. People are insane.
You know, I just went to a French restaurant, but I swear I stopped in front of it and wasn't going to go in because I thought maybe
let me explain how you were supposed to conduct yourself. The French are swine. The French in France. Not a French dude who grew up in America. Hey.
You know, Elaine is going to be Alan from now.
Alan. Yeah, he went from Elaine. I was laughing, but so I see Gilbert outside of this fancy French restaurant. He was walking through the lobby. I go, hey, Gilbert, you going to take your girlfriend out to a nice dinner? He goes, me? Are you kidding? And he starts laughing.
What was he doing there? He just walks her by the fancy French restaurant.
He was in the bar. Someone had invited him for a drink.
Oh. Actually, the vibe I got is that I think she takes him to the restaurant.
Really?
I think she pays.
She has to pay.
Yeah, because he does go out, I think, occasionally, and I think she pays. Because when I said that to him, I said, so does she pay? He laughed, which usually is what happens.
In fact, Friday night, John had a bunch of guys back in his room, and John ordered a ton of food. So as we were walking out, Artie just said, hey, John, by the way, should we give you any money for the food? And then Gilbert just starts laughing and goes, yeah, John, would you like some money? Like, it's the funniest joke in the world, because, of course, Gilbert's never going to...
What do you think's going on with Gilbert? Gilbert makes a lot of money.
You know what?
Yeah, he makes a ton of money.
I got to tell you, he's a great guy. I spent the whole weekend with him. I talked to him all weekend long, and I enjoyed my time with him. I feel like I don't know him any better than I did on Thursday.
Right. Somehow he keeps that wall up so you don't really know Gilbert.
But he is fun to hang out with.
Yeah, he is a screwball.
Well, I got to do a financial asking him like what he does with his money, and and
what do you say?
He invests in like stocks and mutual funds, but.
Stocks? So he must have gotten killed.
But he says his accountant put him into it right before the crash.
So he lost a ton of money.
I guess so. He goes, the accountant says it's the right thing to do. I don't know,
That's funny. But that poor girl, what could have happened in her life that she puts up with Gilbert?
She loves him. I tell you, I talked to her one night. She's just told me that, he's a sweet, gentle guy. There's a side of Gilbert we don't see that's just amazing.
Really? Oh. Boy, love is blind.
I guess.
Well, the whole conversation on the plane home was about chicks, like about, famous chicks and how hot they are. And,
right.
Who's Gilbert hot for?
He said, you ever meet a girl you see in the movies and she's hot, and then you meet her and she's so ugly, it's disappointing, and he gets into
Who's one of those?
I forget. We're talking about all different girls he says, and Stephanie Seymour, I hear, has a body double. What? He can tell you how old we're getting, that she's a body double.
So upset.
He's like, he goes, hey, John, you ever, have a girl, hit on you, but you don't realize it till a month after, and then you go, damn it, why did I bang her?
Gilbert's married.
And then he reads all the tabloids. He has, a thing of, People magazine and stuff.
He does?
FHM.
He reads that?
But he goes, there's nothing to read in here. There's no article you want to read. You look at the picture.
Well, who told him to buy it?
I doubt he bought it. I'm sure he had.
Yeah, where does he get those magazines?
Yeah, he's collecting them off of coffee tables.
Right. Yeah. He didn't buy those magazines.
There's no way.
He's a pisser.
Like, I'm sure, Howard, that I wanted to do this. I made a joke. I said, Gilbert, is all the shampoo and conditioner and soap from the hotel in your bag? And he didn't answer me.
Right.
I'm sure it was because Wild Turkey sent us, they were the sponsors, so they sent us like a free basket of like alcohol. And Gilbert doesn't drink. And I said, so did you bring it home with you? He went, yeah. I go, now be honest. Are you going to take it back to a liquor store and like say that you bought it there? And he just laughs.
He's got all kinds of scams.
Yeah.
He's making up that money he lost in the stock market.
Man, he's a weird dude.
Do you want to
talk about American Airlines?
So I called American Airlines on Saturday. I want to move my flight up. I was supposed to be on a noon flight, which they mistakenly booked me on. I want to be on the 10 o'clock flight. So I call the 800 number, and I get a woman on the phone, and the woman starts, clicking away and everything, and then she goes, okay, I do have a seat open on the 10 o'clock flight. She goes, of course, you realize you're going to miss Palm Sunday services. So I said, I'll make it up on the back end. I didn't know what to say.
Right.
I said, I'll make it up later on that day. And she said, oh, are you Catholic? And I said, yeah. She goes, I didn't know they did services on Sunday nights. I thought they only did Saturday nights and Sunday mornings. So I said, well, no, my church is a little different. They do them on Sunday nights. But she was browbeating me into going to Palm Sunday Mass.
Wow. What was she?
She was black.
You can tell?
Yeah.
Black people got religion, man. But she doesn't understand, like, in her job, she's not supposed to be telling you to go to church.
Imagine, what was I supposed to say? Oh, my God, I didn't notice. Keep me on the noon flight. I'll go to church in L.A. and then go home.
Yeah, I mean, could you imagine?
My life.
Yeah.
It was so weird.
Wow, I've never heard of that before.
Religious people are the angriest people, and you don't want to piss her off by saying, I'm not going to church.
Because then she just stick me on another flight.
Right.
To Hawaii.
Yeah, right.
Right, really screw you.
Yeah, screw you. Screw you, heathen.
Exactly.
Oh, my God.
I've never had that before. That was very strange.
American Airlines. I like American. I fly American.
I love American.
But what the hell?
So all the celebrities on American Airlines.
Who'd you see?
Macaulay Culkin was on my flight out there. And
what does he look like?
Yeah, it was exactly what I was going to ask.
Here's the deal. This is why I noticed him. He had a baseball cap on and sunglasses, and his hair was under the baseball cap, and he was walking all by himself carrying one of those little, those little pieces of luggage that has wheels on it. And the only reason, I looked up and saw him, and then I double checked, because from a distance, I thought it might have been a chick.
Right.
Because he's completely hairless.
He's that feminine.
Yeah. And I said, because sometimes cute chicks put the glass of baseball cap on.
Right.
I've seen models walking around.
And he's got kind of a narrow body.
Yeah, and my eyes are bad, so I looked up, and then I went back to look, and then Artie and I go, it's Macaulay Culkin.
Should have been like, hey, baby, come over here. Hey, baby.
Hit on him.
Hey, baby, can I buy you dinner?
And then,
where have you been all my life?
Hey, you're a hot chick.
It was very strange. And then I saw that, what's that guy's name from the Today Show, the fashion guy? I think his name is Steven Kuchikara.
Oh, that guy.
Cujo.
Yeah.
And he had
big teeth.
What did he look like?
Well, he looked like exactly what he looks like, except he had his dog with him, his little poodle with him.
Yeah.
But Artie's so funny, because Artie...
Why is every gay guy got to carry a poodle with him?
I don't know.
That's the official gay dog.
Yeah, I mean, but why do they have to carry their dogs with them on a plane?
It's their baby. They can't be separated. Separation anxiety ensues.
And Artie's so funny because Artie...
I hope he gets an allergy.
Artie gives me the elbow and he goes, hey, man, Dave Grohl just went into first class. And so I went up to go say hello to Dave, and it was that Steve Kuchikara guy. So I just kept going to the bathroom.
Oh, that's funny.
And then
Artie's so out of it.
He thought Dave Grohl was Cujo?
Yep.
Cujo.
Artie's funny because, his tolerance for drugs must be amazing, because he wanted to fall asleep, so I had an extra Ambien, and I gave it to him, and nothing happened. After 2 Jack and Cokes, he said my toe fell asleep.
I once flew with Artie, and I had 2 kinds of Xanax. I had the weak Xanax, like the normal one, and then I had a super strong Xanax. I gave him, he wanted 5 for each way. He was strong one, and he took, I think he took 4 or 5 each way, and said it didn't really put him to sleep.
Wow.
Oh my God, he's like a horse.
I actually saw,
you tell me he took 5 Xanax and didn't get knocked out?
Yes, I take 1 and I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm afraid he's going to kill himself, but it doesn't affect him.
Wow.
And you should see him.
So before this flight, he goes to me, John, I'll tell you what, I'll give you $100 if you get me 10 Xanax for this trip.
Artie's built like a rhinoceros.
You should see his eating is unbelievable. It's funny. Dana must have said to him, I think Dana said to him before, when you're out on this trip, lay low on the carbs. Right. So John orders a bunch of food to his room, so it's 2 cheeseburgers. So Artie...
And isn't Artie always confused, like he's not sure what carbs are?
Right, he didn't know pizza.
He didn't know pizza was a carb.
Yeah, he didn't know pizza had... Well, he goes, it's cheese, but what about all the bread? He goes, but it's not, it's pizza.
Right.
It's not bread.
So Artie pulls the burgers off the bun, and he eats it with a knife and a fork, but, loaded with cheese and everything, of course. There's 2 of those. So then John ordered some pizza, so everyone's eating the pizza. And this is the funniest thing. It was such a minute thing. You had to really watch it. There were 2 slices left, and you know how they got that little cut in the middle? Artie went to pick it up, and he tried to make one slice fall off. But it was a really weak, effort, and it wouldn't fall off, so then he just folded them together.
This is after 2 cheeseburgers.
Right.
He had 2 cheeseburgers, and then he had pizza.
Oh, yeah. That was like
and he got rid of the buns on the burgers because he's supposed to be laying off the carbs, but then he eats 2 slices of pizza.
And
what is he doing?
And the French fries and the chicken wings, too.
Oh.
And the Coca-Cola.
Yeah, the Coke.
Because he refuses to drink Diet Coke.
What a maniac. And she's after him to lose weight.
She told him lay low on the carbs. And you know what? He had the 2 cheeseburgers. I guess he doesn't know French fries are carbs. And then the pizza, he just couldn't take it anymore. You can't put stuff like that in front of him, nonstop.
Right.
To be able to resist. But I guess, he says he's lost. What did he say he lost, John? Like 20 pounds or something?
I think he said, wasn't it only like 10 or 15?
Do you believe him?
Well, I got to tell you.
I think his girlfriend wants him to lose weight.
Well, I think what's happening is that she watches him here. Yeah. So now when he gets away, he's going to go crazy.
I got to say, if you watch Artie eat and drink for a whole weekend, you really are shocked that he's the size that he is, because he should be 10 times the size he is.
That's because Artie was like an athlete when he was younger. I think that saves him.
Yeah, he has an incredible metabolism.
And they had a picture of Arnold Schwarzenegger in one of the People magazine, and he wears like a thong on the beach.
Uh-oh.
And I guess he's completely lost his physique. Oh. And it's really weird. I mean, Jesus Christ. What's he doing? Walking around in a thong.
Well, he's European, and those guys don't care what they look like. They stuff themselves into those little thongs and Speedos anyway.
Oof. You got to have a set of balls on you to be walking around when you're out of shape in a thong.
Yeah.
You'd think it would make a difference to Arnold, but apparently not.
Oh.